Hey guys, welcome back of this to Players Wanted. My name is Joker, and with me too, I can never get this right. This guy right here, Braxman, on
Hey.
Boneyard. My typical partner in crime, Jordy, will be joining us a little bit later. Sorry for the late start tonight, but of course, you're quiet up until we start streaming, and then all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, I'm working on
it. So tonight we're going to be talking about a couple different things. One of the topics is going to be Novritch, but we promised Battery that we'll wait to talk about him till he gets on the stream a little bit later. So we're going to be talking about all sorts of cool stuff. So first and foremost, all right, now my chat's exploding. What the hell's going on, guys? We're streaming here. All right, so we have some big announcements to start making. So first, we want to announce that 1 week from today, at 4 p.m. on September 3rd, I am doing a 24-hour live stream for charity for the Battle Bus. So we're trying to raise as much money as we possibly can for the Battle Bus. You hear an echo on Brackman?
Working on it.
Okay. What's up, Rev? That's going to be kind of cool because we got some cool toys for the Battle Bus. We actually got the turret and the propane gun that also shoots BB. So as far as I'm aware, I think my vehicle is the only one besides the vehicles at DV8 and Echo 4 that can shoot propane and BBs at the same time. I don't know, brother. I always want to get you on the stream, man. Feel like jumping on tonight?
Get a little freaky.
Hey, now.
No.
No, see, we don't want to be automatically demonetized here. So
fair.
You know, I really do need a production crew so somebody can have all this stuff popped out and everything for me. Just give me 1 second to get on there and get the chats open.
Fair.
Get rid of that. Live chat and pop out chat. All right.
Rev, is my echo fixed?
I don't hear one now. I didn't hear one at all, but
cool.
Okay. And then Players Wanted.
I like how my green pen on my vest is now a hole.
I know, right? When we used to do this, we used to use green screen for some of the other game stuff that, like the board game stuff. My logo was for Volley Genius Games, this big green like skull with like these orbits going around it. So as we're talking about this one space-based game, it looked like it was a hole in my chest so you could see planets whenever I moved. Give me 1 second here, guys. Sorry, we're just trying to get everything up. There we go. I just want to make sure we have everything. So if in case anybody has any questions or comments,
my logo is big green.
Stop it.
Skull with like these orbits going around it.
All right, now we can get talking about some cool stuff. All right,
Hey.
So like I said before, our 24-hour live stream is going to be, we have a lot of cool stuff that's going out there. Brax, you're putting together a gun for that, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I've got, oh, Lord. I have over 35 airsoft guns, so I'm going to pick one out and build something cool for that.
Nice.
So I've been playing, over 16 years. So I'm gonna pick one out. I've got an enormous amount of accessories. I'm gonna build something pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
I literally have a room of airsoft stuff. So
is all of the accessories going to be with the accessory so you can attach it to the gun?
maybe.
No, you need a 70-cent set screw that's going to cost $10.
You like accessory? You come see me. I give you accessory for the accessory at the good deal.
All right. So one of the things that we're going to be auctioning off is going to be this KWA LE.
Ooh, fancy.
Well, it is pretty.
Oh, that's what you call there, an airsoft thing.
Yeah.
I don't know the rules on saying the G word.
Oh, you can say airsoft guns.
Okay, there you go.
So, yeah, we're going to auction this one off. it's kind of funny because that was the one that I won in the auction from during the.
Oops. I didn't break nothing.
That only lasted all about 5 minutes. It's what I got for the PewTubers Anonymous live stream. One of the guns we won.
Oh, cool.
So also you have some stuff that's near you.
I do. Well, by near me, it's over there. You want to go grab it?
Yeah, all the way back in the shed.
No, like all the way, the stuff that I just got in.
I know what you're talking about. But look, it's in that shed right behind you.
Oh, you mean all the way? That's the barn.
The barn? Okay, in your barn.
That's the barn. You want to go back to the barn and get it?
Yeah, go back to the barn and grab it.
Or it could be in the Vanicopter right there.
Is it a supply drop?
It's a supply drop. They didn't land too hot, or they landed really hot. You want to go grab the stuff? Show it off.
Yeah, let's show off some of the stuff. My shotgun's mine though, so
right,
you can be right back.
Right back.
So while he does that, we have some other cool things that are going to be auctioning off. Ultimate goal is if we get to $10,000, the raise for the battle bus, every single raffle that we do, you get a ticket for the big grand prize raffle, which is a poster that's been signed by almost 100 different celebrities, including like William Shatner, Worf, Michael Beale, just to name a few that I know off the top of my head. We'll be raffling that one off as well to hopefully get enough money so we can raise for the battle bus. So we're doing a bunch of cool stuff with that. Tonight we will be talking about Novritch, so I'm sure that's going to be some steamy content. We're going to talk a little bit about Iron Fury and some of the cool stuff that we got from Iron Fury. And Braxman's back.
I'm back.
All right, let's start showing. I'll grab my poster one. Oh, that was mine.
What? Look.
No, show it off. Show it off. It might or might not be on a raffle. So,
So you got the cool stars, Raccoon City Edition, Samurai's Edge, Beretta.
Ooh, that is pretty.
Very pretty.
And that's all metal, isn't it?
It's all metal. I expected there to be like some plastic slide compensator or something like that. No, everything on it is metal. I was really, really impressed with it.
I love how much of the green screen is like canceling out some of it, so you can actually.
Right? Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt. So.
All right.
And then the best thing, which all the little, brand boys are going to love. It's disappearing into the ether.
Ooh, the nice little Crytek.
Right.
Oh, I cannot wait to auction that one off too.
It's a really nice one. No. All right, let me move some stuff and I'll pop her out the box.
So to be clear, these two guns are actually going to be at Iron Fury for the raffle at Iron Fury. So if you guys are going there, that's going to be the way that you can win those tickets for those. Is to come up and buy them. Pretty much any purchase you do, also besides just those, we're going to have a bunch of games with us. And also just if you do straight donations, you can get tickets for that raffle for the Crytek and for what other guns we're going to have there at the time.
One Crytek CRB, excuse me.
The CRB?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the full metal one? Well, I guess all the Cryteks.
Yeah, Crytek doesn't do plastic or ABS. Fancy. With all your fancy parts inside with your rail kit. Oh, cool. It even came with a non-orange flash hider. That's pretty cool. So, there you go.
Excellent. Let me see if I can grab mine real quick. I'm sharing this post everywhere, so give me 1 second on that.
Share it in all the places.
Shares everywhere. Hold on 1 moment.
Share it on a bus. Share it with a fuss. Share it on a truck. Oops.
So this is our cool poster here, which luckily I don't have a green screen. It is actually for one of our games, and what we do every year that we have the game out is we do a lot of Comic Cons and stuff, so we do a lot of conventions, and then we walk around with the poster for that particular game and get it signed all over the place by the stars. So it's all over the place. And so we have almost 100 different signatures, like right there in the chest. I can tell you that one is William Shatner.
Oh, Shatner.
Yeah, Worf is down below because he wanted to be nowhere near Shatner's signature for some reason.
Who?
Worf, the guy that played
Worf.
We got the guy that played Deathstroke on Arrow. Let's see. We got Wonder Woman, not the Sharon Johnson, not the new one. Michael Bell. We got Eugene from The Walking Dead on here. Ming from Comic Book Men. Let's see who else. We got Optimus Prime is on here.
Ooh.
Yeah, the voice from Optimus Prime. We got everybody except for Ralph Macchio from Karate Kid or now Cobra Kai is on there. Oh, look, here's Battery.
Hey,
welcome, Battery.
What's up, guys? Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you just fine.
All right, cool.
We got the guy that did the voice of Master Shake and Meatball. Just named a few. I got to go through all the photos I took when the stars have signed this. But we also have Dana Trejo Machete signing this. Machete's a fun little guy. He actually.
I dare you say that to his face.
I did, because he is a short little guy, and they play him as being this big 6 foot tall Mexican, and he's really like 5'6". But how many of you guys could say that Machete fed their dog bacon from his mouth? I can. So the easiest way to get in Machete's good graces is to have a dog at a convention he's at. Hordor is also on here too. I remember Hordor signed it, so he's a fun guy to be around. So give me one moment, guys. I'm going to start sharing this around a little bit more to some of the other groups, and then we can start talking what people really want to hear about. So meanwhile, here's my other partner in crime, Yordi, down below. He finally joined us. He was out twiddling his thumbs and stuff. So
I was working out. I was doing upper back today.
Ooh.
Yeah, I gotta look good. I really gotta look good for Iron Fury, man. I can't let Freddie Flux take all the good stuff.
Oh no, man! That Flux beard is something special.
I was working on my beard today too. I was putting some weights on it. I was like rolling it and then going.
Grow longer.
It's pretty
It's
good.
not about the length, it's about the girth.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about Iron Fury while I do this. Guys, Iron Fury, if you have not been to a GTI or TSA event.
TCA.
What did I say? GCA?
TSA.
You were about to say GTI.
Whatever. There's too many damn acronyms.
No one wants to go to a TSA event ever.
TSA?
You don't want to go to one of those.
Come on, man. Well, I'm thinking TSA because of Wizard of the Coast. Because there were some announcements that went up there about that. So, lost my train of thought. Thanks, guys. If you guys have not been out to a TCA event or have not been to GTI, you really might want to check out Iron Fury. They've actually opened up a whole lot more of the map, as we heard on last Thursday. And those of you that get helicopter trips are actually getting dropped in with special intel. So if you're that sort of person that likes to be right in the mix of some cool stuff and be a little bit of a game changer, I would say definitely check out this event coming up. They're really looking for people for Tanside, so get to it all. Let's get those tickets sold out so we have a lot of people to shoot.
I'm still debating if I want to buy one of those helo things.
Oh, it's so much
Oh,
fun.
the helo flights. Oh man.
Yeah, this will be my third time doing it, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're going on a helo flight too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what we got to do is we got to get Lax, Battery, and myself all outside of one helo.
That would be dope.
Just
So
so
if somebody doesn't say 3, 2, 1, go, I won't. If somebody says that, I'll probably jump off the helo. Just saying.
why?
Why not?
Does it happen in the past?
What, 3, 2, 1, go, and you just jumped off the helo?
Yeah. It's only
Oh,
10
I would
feet
you.
around though.
This helo's going to be a lot higher. So, all right. So let's talk a little bit about what we're really here for. So, let's stretch this out.
Cashew down. Sorry,
Hey,
guys.
Rex, are you going to go over to your other facility now?
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go run over to here, go do some investigation for a moment. All right. So I'm hanging out at Novritch's warehouse right now. See if I can figure some stuff out for you.
Alrighty, so let's talk about Novritch. So let me first go off in saying that I respect anybody that really does pushes a business model and everything else within the community. I get it. You're out there, you're there to make money and all that stuff. But there's a certain level where you just don't fuck over your player base. And I'm saying it that way in really strong terms. So for those of you who are on tonight, I got my Novritch SSG 10, which was up on the wall until I said, screw you, it's going to the wall of shame. I, like a lot of consumers, go to his website and click the gun I wanted, which was the SSG 10. Now, mind you, this is all the way back in May 19th. Click the gun I wanted. And then it said SSG 10 accessories. Clicked on it. Ooh, saw a nice juicy suppressor. I want that because I already saw his reviews on it.
Hey, Dougie.
What's up, Dougie? And then I saw the bipod. So I was like, okay, I'll get that. Now, because it said buy now, there was no reason for me to go into and look at the product description as per a confused consumer going there. I've already seen him use a suppressor and talk about a suppressor, but in his video, it did not talk about needing the extra adapter. It was just, this is a suppressor that you're going to want to have. It's going to come with foam discs and all that other fun jazz. So I didn't think I needed something extra. Now, what Novritch could have done was have two versions of that same item up on the screen, was what he should probably do now. One with the adapter and one without the adapter. Because if you already have an adapter for your stuff, just simply, then you don't need it. But more than likely, if you're buying a new gun, a new weapon system, and you're buying his weapon system, you're going to need the adapter anyway. So to try to give the excuse of, well, I'll show the emails in a second. So I get the gun, bring it home, get it in, open it up. It's all beautiful and all that stuff. Yay. Get to open up the suppressor, and I'm missing an adapter. Mad. So piping hot, man. It's especially when I went to his website, and the adapter is $13 plus $9.50 shipping. And then the set screw is 70 cents for it. Which does not say that, it does not say on that thing that you need a new set screw, by the way.
You might not need it for the SSG 10, though. I've seen a lot of people play with the SSG 24 without it, even though you do need it. It is required.
Why is it required?
Every time you as you're playing and you're moving around and you're bumping and hitting it, it could loosen up the thread and it could fall off. Also stops it from wobbling if you didn't screw it all the way in.
Okay, well, regardless, if it needs a set screw, that should come with the suppressor as well, or at least the adapter. Newsflash: the adapter does not come with a set screw.
Wait, you have to buy the suppressor, the rifle, and the set screw separately.
And the adapter.
And the adapter.
Oh, and the adapter.
The only reason why, when I bought my SSG 24, the only reason why the same thing happened to me. I bought that. I clicked. It was on Black Friday. I clicked on the SSG 24 because he had it on sale. I wasn't going to pay $800 for everything that I wanted. I ended up paying $400. I ended up saving $400 and something on Black Friday because he had a bunch of stuff on sale. So I bought the rifle. I bought the SSG 24. I bought 2 mags. I bought 2 mag pouches. I bought some other stuff, another spring, heavy hop-up arm, a bunch of stuff, and I bought the suppressor. Now, when I clicked on the suppressor, it says, hey, the suppressor is going to be shipped in 2 different boxes. The foam is going to be shipped separately, and the suppressor is going to be shipped in another box, right? I read through the whole thing. But when I read it, it made it seem like the adapter came with the suppressor. That's what you would figure, right? Well, you're buying the suppressor, you got to take the orange tip off. If you're buying the suppressor, it should come with the adapter in order to install it to the gun.
Yeah.
Well, I waited 3 weeks for that stuff to come in. It came in, and then me and my buddy Assault from Assault and Battery, we went through a whole ordeal to take the freaking orange tip off. It was a metal orange tip with red Loctite. We had to get a vice grip, a vice. I had to hold on to it. He had to muscle it out, but we finally got it. It's in one of our video on YouTube. So once I get this thing out, remember, I'm all the way in Miami. I live 2 hours away in Fort Myers, right? And I got the suppressor. I got everything. I'm like a little boy in a candy store. I'm putting everything together. And when I go screw in the suppressor, I'm like, wait a minute. This is not going to work. I need an adapter. I'm like looking at the box. I'm tearing the box apart. I'm like, where the fuck is the adapter? I'm pissed off at this point. I go on my phone, and then all the way at the bottom of the page, it says, in order to install the suppressor, you need the adapter. Here's the link to the adapter. Yeah. So I had to pay another. So since that was going to happen, I ended up buying BBs. I ended up buying the adapter because I was like, I'm not just going to buy this adapter and pay X amount of dollars for shipping. I might as well get everything that I need and pay the same amount of shipping. You see what I'm saying? I was already mad at that point, but I already got the gun. Mm-hmm. I already got the bolt action airsoft rifle. It is what it is. But I was a victim of it first. Now, I didn't know that Mark was going to buy the suppressor, all that stuff. I would have told him immediately. I'm like, hey, you got to buy the adapter. You got to buy the locking screw. Yeah. But I was a victim of it.
And here it is, in all of its glory.
That should definitely be included with the suppressor, not separate.
100%.
Here's the suppressor, which is missing about 1.5 inches of foam on it. So, it's
is that just like a normal airsoft, like normal, like?
Yeah, so I'll get to that in a minute when it comes down to
CNC. It's supposedly CNC machined and all this. It does sound good, though, because I shot my SSG without it, and I was standing in front of it. And it's really loud with that system, that foam system that he has. It does lower the decibel down, but it should have included the goddamn. Here's the reason why it should be included, because that adapter, it's only made for the SSG rifle. The threads, are this freaking the circumference is huge. It's not a regular adapter that you can buy on for any airsoft gun. This is specifically made for the SSG suppressor and the rifle, so that should be included. I think it's a low blow to us customers.
Yeah, and
my owner is crying.
Yes, we can hear her.
Voice.
She the problem that he comes up with is that if you're doing a buy now and you're going through, he should have 2 versions up on the thing. One with and without the adapter. That way it makes sure that somebody like me who's like, all right, I've already seen this cool ass adapter that he has on one of his videos. I click on it, I buy it, I don't know it needs the adapter. That's kind of fucked up. Especially when it's his weapons platform. If it wasn't his weapons platform, like for instance, I have a VSR 10, which I believe it's the same gun. But if I get a VSR 10, I go to his thing and say, I want Novritch's suppressor. I go in there, I look to see if there's an adapter for it. If not, I then look on the VSR 10 to find their adapter. I don't expect this adapter to come by itself on the suppressor if I don't already have a gun, like one of his SSG 10s. It's common courtesy, or it's at least common customer service. Now, It could also be that he's used to dealing with the European market, which are more informed consumers, and decide to read everything before purchasing. We Americans don't do that, evidently.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to say this to defend him, but I think their mentality. He did make videos way back when. I'm talking about years ago, when the SSG was coming out, and then the moment that he said, "Hey, we're having a suppressor or a silencer for it," okay, he did say on those videos, because I had to go back. I did a little bit of research. He did say that, yeah, we're gonna have the suppressor. Da, 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 da. You can buy. It's gonna be shipped in 2 different boxes, but you need to have the adapter, and you got to purchase the adapter separately.
Then
so he already knew what he was doing.
Yeah, but you know what?
He expects all of us to go back 2-3 years ago.
The SSG10 video does not have that in the video, though. When it talks
about the SSG24.
It doesn't matter. We're not purchasing the SSG24. We're purchasing the SSG10. Now, I could possibly even admit, I could even forgive that perhaps like on the SSG24, he didn't have an adapter made in time. That's fine. You have to buy the adapter separately. It's a different type of suppressor. Regardless, you should not screw over your customers when it comes down to accessories like this.
Like a 5-cent piece.
Well, this thing right here, the adapter, costs maybe it costs probably about 70 cents to $1 if it's all machined and everything else. So it's even still, he's making a huge, and that, you know what? Honestly, that's where he's making all his money. He's making all money off of all those stupid accessory pieces like this, which it's like when you go to buy a TV and you have to buy the branded cables back in the day. Remember? We have to buy. You have to buy the cables here from this store, and it's like
the monster cables.
Yeah, the $50 cables and all that other bullshit that they did when.
Yeah, I fell for that too.
Yeah, so and that's what he's doing here. But as far as I'm aware, if somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the magazine a proprietary magazine for his guns?
I think so, actually.
Yeah, that's
wait, say what again?
The magazine.
Say that again?
The magazines, aren't they proprietary?
Okay, so for the SSG24, remember the SSG24 is based off the modified 24. I'm waiting for Airsoft GI to respond back to me to see if the modified mag works on the SSG24, because I haven't seen anybody do that comparison yet. But it's essentially the same exact rifle. The only thing that's different is like the internals, but it should be the same mag.
Okay. Well, somebody else mentioned that these are proprietary mags, and if that's the case,
for you, yes. For the SSG10, yes.
Okay, so the SSG10, you have proprietary mags. So let's go to Novritch's site. Oh, it's right. Where is it? What's here? Oh, there.
Actually, that's a good question. Let me, Braxman, I know you're on the computer. Can you kind of do a quick search? Modified 24 mags. Does it work on the SSG 24 type deal?
Yeah, let me check it out.
I mean, the magazines are only $9.90.
Mine is for the SSG 24 is more expensive.
What am I looking up? The modify what?
Modified 24. Oh, by the way, for everybody that's watching, I just took.
It's also compatible with other VSR platforms, so I guess it's not proprietary.
Oh, okay.
So I guess any other VSR 10 should.
Yeah, I guess mine is. I don't know, but I took my SSG 24 apart, and the magazine, the what's it called? Where the magazine goes, the mag. There's a plastic piece, right? That covers the mag, that holds the mag. They use some cheap screws. Guys, be careful when you take out your SSG 24. There's a reason why he sells in the accessory or in the parts area all the screw set for the whole entire system, because the moment you take it off, good luck trying to put it back on. And it's all messed up, the threads and all that stuff. You're gonna have to buy new screw sets. And I was very careful. Yeah, look it up. He sells the whole entire screws, all the screws and everything on his parts list. So they know that the shit that's coming from their warehouse originally, it's crap.
Yeah, so let's go into and
I'm
look
actually
at.
playing without one screw on the magwell. I had to rig it.
All right, so now let's go into what happened after I found out. So if anybody was watching the live stream when I got this gun, they know I was not happy, and I'm still not happy. I think it's bullshit. I think you're an airsofter screwing over airsofters, by price gouging the shit out of them. So, I then sent the email that's down here below because it's going to be in reverse order. I needed to cancel one order because I realized that I was missing something else and had to place a second order. There's no way to cancel on their website once you've done an order. So I'm not happy with my SSG-10 order. How do you sell a product without making it clear it needs other attachments to work? I waited months to get my SSG-10, and now I still cannot fully use it because you did not make it clear when ordering that you need the M-lock for the bipod and you need a suppressor adapter for the gun. Also, did you all use red Loctite to keep the orange tip con? That was kind of something that was weird, right? I mean, how do you, if you're using why would you use red Loctite on any of your sniper rifles, knowing full well? Oh, did you bring Novritch into this?
I've been talking to him. He doesn't have much fitting to say.
I see how they're deeply and intensely looking at my video here. So
yeah, they're judging you pretty hard.
They could judge me all they want. I don't give two shits, obviously. But how do you Loctite? Why would you Loctite any sort of barrel orange tip when you
can use blue Loctite. Blue Loctite's okay, but red, that's a little excessive.
It doesn't matter. Why would you use Loctite at all? Is my point.
Because it's probably for shipping for coming in, what's it called? Import, just to make sure.
Set screw is just all you need for importing laws, even in California.
They're playing it safe, man.
It doesn't.
Okay, Battery. On Modify's website, they have a magazine listed that says Mod 24 / SSG 24 30-round mag.
Perfect. So it does work.
Apparently, it doesn't say compatibility, but the fact that it says both on the description, I would guess.
That's good though, because I've been looking at Mod 24. Modify makes a mag with a built-in tracer unit inside.
Yeah, they got this listed here too.
Yeah, well, I've been curious about that one.
Yeah, they've got it listed here too. The SSG Mod 24 LED magazine.
Yeah, .30s. I'll probably use .30s tracer BBs on that. That must be sick.
So
it looks pretty cool.
So what I would say is at that point, if somebody's that upset that they're going through, that you try to take a more customer service-esque approach and try to diffuse the situation by apologizing for any misconceptions and seeing if they can do something about the order, because literally I placed one order and had to place a second order because of the additional parts that I discovered that were missing. Since there's no way to cancel the order, I essentially got charged $9.50 twice, because for small parts like this, they're using FedEx. Oh crap, hold on one second. My daughter's calling me, so I wonder if it's baby time.
Uh-oh.
Hey, kiddo. Hold on one second. What? Can you hear me? What's
Look,
up?
the thing is, people, don't be fooled. Yes, it's Novritch. Yes, he's
It's a 42-inch team.
Awesome sniper or airsoft player. But remember, he's not building this himself. It's being done by a company, a warehouse in Taipei, Taiwan. And it's going to be the same QC that everybody else has. Let's be honest here. It all comes to how line they do everything. And, some parts they use probably better than other people, or other companies, but it's an airsoft gun. It's good luck.
All right, so I'm not a grandpa yet. I thought that's why my daughter was calling me, because I thought it was baby time, but it's not baby time. Instead, she got the TV I ordered for her because her TV broke. So it was not supposed to arrive until Monday. So this part right here, they're sending by FedEx. which is shipping at $9.50 when this easily could be put inside of a bubble wrap mailer for $3.50.
Wait, they put that in a box?
No, they put it they put it inside of my wife cleaned up last night and got rid of the thing because I would show this is a Novritch branded adapter, by the way. It says Novritch on the top when you rip it out, and a little plastic baggie, and then it came inside of a padded envelope for FedEx. So it's like you overcharge for shipping for one thing. Now, $6 is not going to kill me. A $6 difference price is not going to kill me. But the fact is that it's a dick move when somebody's buying all this stuff. So, all right, hold on. Let's see what he says here.
What they could do is they see the customer, how much they bought, like how much merchandise they bought. Be like, hey, you know what? This guy just spent $500, $600, $700. Let's send this to him. Let's keep the customer happy. They can refer people to us.
All right, so Tomas Novak, my buddy brought an SSG rifle from Novritch. At the first month, on the first game that he played with it, something in the rifle broke apart. BBs were coming out of the barrel, just rolling out, no power, nothing. He contacted an Novritch group, and they didn't want to take it back and fix it. The only thing I bought from him was the Scope Cam Fox Eater Legend 2, and that was one of the best cameras for me. So that legendary customer service is now going to be evident in the email that I have here. So
it does. Yeah, it does. That first email he sent you, yes, hell yeah, what he told you to read.
No, it's like this. He goes, thanks for contacting the customer support team. Now, if this is Christian, good on you for replying to customers directly.
I thought his name was Christoph, not Christian.
It says Christian and it says Novritch behind his name. So
his name is Christoph, I believe. Well, let's see. Keep going.
Yeah. So we're sorry to tell you the order is in status and preparing package. Okay, you're preparing the package. Cancel an order. Just cancel it. Just stop the order, and then that way I don't get charged because I refused delivery of the item I didn't want. It means your package is going to be forwarded to the postal services very soon, and the changes are not possible anymore. Well, changes to postal service. Postal service is FedEx. It's not an actual postal service. You have control of whether or not it gets packaged or not. Thank you for your understanding. Also, we recommend reading the product descriptions and the videos since it usually says it there. Please let us know if you have any further questions. Let me tell you, my response is, I ship products all the time. I ship my games all the time. Somebody makes a wrong order, like they order too much or too little or whatever. I make damn sure to check out to see, to cancel or to make sure. Unless it's already been packaged and shipped and I already have tracking, I'm going to stop and cancel orders. Sorry, it's just the way that you do business, especially in the U.S. People make mistakes all the time. Life happens. Deal with it. You easily could have canceled out the order, or if there should be an option on your thing of cancel order because it hasn't even been fulfilled yet. At the time I discovered it, it was minutes after I made my purchase. So, all right. Okay, so back to my response.
Sounds like he has a really good system going on. Let's just take your money.
It's an excellent system. All right. So, Mark, sorry, but this is not acceptable. Oh, this is me. Sorry, but this is not acceptable. You're overcharging for items that should be part of the suppressor to begin with. When somebody goes to your site and purchase, they're not expecting that to purchase additional parts to the purchase to make it work on the gun. It's just a blatant money grab. A great way to screw over your customers. And as you can see, it was sent from my iPhone, so I was really mad. So here's his response that really got me to say, you know what? I'll never deal with this jackass again. Mark, so we should include, sir. I've not seen any company doing it, to be honest. It's an accessory for the SSG-10, and if you want to mount a suppressor to a VSR-10, you also get an extra suppressor and adapter, which now that I read it doesn't make much sense. Also, if you read the product page, it clearly says and states where you need. To mount the suppressor on the SSG products, you need the adapter, lock screw for the adapter, and the suppressor. It's like, if you refuse to read the information that someone is giving, I'm very sorry to say, but that is your fault. So please read the product pages since it's your responsibility to get the things you need and not ours. Kind regards, Christian.
Stupid Americans don't read.
Christian, I'll say from the bottom of my heart, go fuck yourself.
Jesus, that is terrible.
Bro, did you see the part where he bold and the word read?
God.
He politically correct in the most political kindness said, "You, sir, are dumb."
And the problem is that he's the fucking idiot that doesn't have it on. He has the buy now option right from the center part of the page. Some other places where you have to buy the accessories makes you click on the item and then do it. So then that way you actually can read to see if you need any additional parts. Like that's what happens with e-bike. When you go to add something from e-bike, it takes you into the product so you can see the shit on the product, so you know what you're ordering, and it does not come with these items. So that way you know exactly what you're purchasing and what you're not purchasing. So no, I'm not going to read the product page when I go to your site and I see your video talking about your suppressor. And again, I'm not looking for a suppressor for any other gun. I'm looking for a suppressor for your gun, you jackass. This is the SSG-10 system.
On his website.
On your website, under SSG-10 accessories, I am buying your item. It should come with that adapter, period. In fact, I would even go a step further to say you add it to the actual gun, keep it with the actual gun, and then that way, when people go to purchase your gun, they see that there's an adapter already, and you could do exactly what you've done with this one. So I'll give him credit, right? He's got an orange tip on here. You can't tell because he's got this lovely little piece right here, right? Oh, shit.
Oh, mine didn't come with that. Would have saved me a lot of headaches.
So it's a nice little metal ring that comes with it that covers up the orange tip. Here's how smart he could be. He could make this, the orange tip, have the suppressor mount on it, include this that just has a little bit higher, wider of a hole, so that way when you screw this on, it covers up the suppressor, covers up all this except for the little tip on there, encouraging people to buy a suppressor adapter. Or, even better, make the inner barrel here bigger so you could actually put in a suppressor.
Mark.
Adapter.
Be quiet, man. You just gave away a really good idea for future product.
Oh, shit.
And they're
Yeah, it's the desk is eating it now. But this is stuff that he could have done for his customers instead of screwing them over. So let's go up higher. What else?
Just remember to read next time.
Right.
Read your shit.
Yeah, right?
Hello, Christian. It seems I'm getting the same top-notch customer service as the rest of your customers. Top notch. All right. A few points about your email. Your suppressor come with every adapter for every sniper rifle. Why would you include an extra adapter for the VSR-10? However, I did not buy a VSR-10. I bought your SSG-10. Your accessories should come with everything that's to your weapon system. I muted battery. Your website does not warn people that at checkout there's a missing component. Instead, it's buried in the product description. If you're sell components separately, you should have a warning at checkout. Since this warning is not on the SSG-10 accessory page, a typical buyer simply obviously I can tell there's more of a sentence I forgot to add. Simply click on add to cart on your page.
Oh, angry, so I'm not struggling.
I did not need to read the product description of your suppressor because I already saw your video showing off how your suppressor works. Why would a customer need to read your product description? Your expectation is for people to read customers expect that when they purchase their accessories from you, everything's in the box should tap into your weapon system. The fact that charging $13 for this part and $9.50 shows your price gouging your customers who are fellow airsofters. The fact that the sec screw is only 70 cents, yet you charge $9.50 shows you do not care about your customers and you only want to charge them more. Oh, it looks like I didn't make it to the first email, but your foam disc did not fill up the entire suppressor. It has a 1.5-inch gap in the buffer tube. Should you decide to take this action ripping off customers who are buying your weapon system, the poor customer service response to an upset customer, you'll be the topic discussed in our weekly live stream. We will warn our followers not to purchase your products from your company. Have a great day. Mark Sirens, Players Wanted Airsoft. And I actually put the picture. Oh, shit. Where'd it go? I actually put the pictures there. Oh, wait. It's down here. So the way that he can simply do it is have another one of these right next to it on his product page that says suppressor with adapter and charge like $10 more. So that way at least people know what they're getting. And then his final response, which I have not responded to yet, I'll be responding to it later on tonight. Hi, Mark, I'm sorry, but I wanted to compare it with other rifles. Sorry it was not clear enough. For the VSR-10 or any sniper rifle you're getting, you're also not getting the adapter included. I don't give a shit about other sniper rifles. I only care about your weapon system. No other airshop tells you on their website that you need X part to mount the X rifle. I'm going to say bullshit on that because Evike actually tells you what parts are there or what not. Plus, pretty much any other accessory typically comes with the stuff that they're putting to that weapon system. All right. Okay. Also, the warning system's a very good idea, but not possible for us to do. Bullshit. I know the OS system that you're doing. The point is
they don't want to pay for that platform.
It's not a matter of that platform. It's already inside there. It's already built into their thing. They could easily have it where it's a linked product and it just goes, you can't do this. Having this feature in shop will also be more like a convenient feature. No, it stops your customers from getting pissed off and feel like they're ripped off. I'm also an airsofter and buy it at other stores. If I cannot read the product description, it's my fault and not the fault of someone else. That's my honest opinion as an airsoft player. Customer service, I can only point you in a direction to where to get what. We understand you're upset, but again, we will recommend reading the descriptions. For the foam disc issues, please count me how many discs you got in the package. Also, feel free to discuss that in your stream. I just want again to point out that the information on the website is accessible or when you want to buy the silencer or any other product. Kind regards, Christian. So, your daughter's on a roll tonight, there, Battery.
Just tell him to send you a whole box of foam. But hey, I'm missing 6 or whatever you're missing. Just send me a new box of foam.
Well, let's count. Well, shit, I really don't want to take them out because they're sort of a bitch to put in and get out. But I'll do it. I'll count how many we have.
I use a pencil.
Huh?
I use a pencil. I put it like on a pencil, and then I just in.
So, please discuss. What do you all think about that bullshit?
He's definitely seen bullshit.
So, for anybody else that's watching the stream, am I out of line for thinking this way? I would really love to know this.
My opinion is the guy is so Novritch is extremely popular, probably one of the most popular airsoft players in the world. And he's a businessman. He's not going to go anywhere. His business model is working. I'm guessing his European market is probably better than the American, maybe better than the American market. Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
That's a big maybe. But he's not going anywhere. He can pretty much brush this off and be like, "You salty, bro? You want a hug?"
Yeah. Let me hug you with this sharp, pointy object, okay?
Yeah, I think the shipping is ridiculous, especially for the 70 cents piece. I believe that the adapter and the locking screw, like the little stuff, should be included because you need the locking screw for the adapter anyway. That should be part of the package, you know.
Okay, so all right, for the suppressor, we have 5 discs with the small hole, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and we have 16 with the big hole. So those are the foam discs and all that stuff I have. So now that I know, I'll go ahead and send back a strongly worded email. And you know what the reality is, Yordi, you're probably right. He probably doesn't. He probably just thinks, all right, well, this is just a pissed off American. What do I care?
Yeah, probably.
Because you're probably right that he also probably has a stronger European market. But I'm almost wondering if the U.S. market actually might be stronger because of how much more the U.S. might be able to spend on their stuff. I do think that a lot of this, though, is based on the fact that he doesn't have anybody based in the U.S. to do his work. Everything's based overseas, so getting somebody to probably getting somebody that has knowledge of the U.S. Customer base is probably slim. So now everybody's like looking at phones like Battery is.
I'm trying to search something real quick about him.
I'm trying to find his real name. I can't seem to find it.
I hear all the people on his YouTube, on his company, call him not Christian but Christoph.
I've only found one reference to a real name, and that is literally Christoph, and that is all one place. That is all I can find.
Actually, one of his first YouTube videos, like the first one when we first started, like he's like, "Hey, my name is blah 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 blah. I'm an electric. I'm going to school for electrical engineering. I think that's why he likes to tech a lot, and that's why he's able to do what he can do. He's actually an engineer, an electric engineer. I don't know to what level, low voltage, high voltage, or whatever the case may be. I know he was also in the reserves in the Austrian. I think it was the Austrian
Army. He's an
Army.
Austrian scout sniper.
Well, yeah, he's a sniper, but it's reserves. Yeah.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't matter where he comes from. To be honest, what matters is right now what he's doing to his customer base and what it does for the airsoft industry. Because here's the reality: we don't want his nonsense of paying extra for accessories to become. When the hell did my food get here?
Spooky.
I just looked down and my dinner was sitting here.
Ooh, did you get sushi?
Of course I got sushi.
Oh, you lucky turd.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
You mother beach.
I'm over here eating cashew and nuts and shit like that for my diet.
I'm not on a diet yet. Hey.
I'm trying to shed 15 pounds before Iron Fury.
So yeah, that was weird. It just showed up. But the reality is the US based market gets pissed off and has a longer memory than anything else. Can you bring me my fried shumai and my miso soup, please?
Fried what now?
Fried shumai. The other two packages that are got to be with my meal that's on the counter out there. So yeah, it's just dirty. Because if we start having other companies start doing that same thing, next thing you know, $50 or $100 adapter or $100 tracer unit is suddenly going to go for $115, $120 because now you're buying the accessories separately. It's stupid. I mean, we don't need that shit inside of our industry. Thank you. I don't need this. Bye. So now here's what I'm going to say. I am sure, like shooting the. Let's go to a little mini review of the gun. So the SSG-24, it shoots nice. It's got some pretty good accuracy. I like how the hop up is on the actual side of the gun right here. So if you are shooting, you can use your thumb to go up and down with the hop up. So I do like that little feature. It is nice. But I guess I'm not feeling like I got my full money's worth when it comes.
Why do you say that?
It does not seem to be shooting any better than the other. Oh my god! I cannot wait for my new computer so that.
You said it's not going to shoot any. You don't see it shooting any better than what?
Than the other sniper I used. I used another stock sniper that was came out and it shot the same way. So I don't know if I feel like it was worth the added cost to having his name attached to it. It does not feel like
the price does get jacked up just because his name's on it.
What it feels like to me, and look, battery, you know, I'm not a tech guy, so I don't know about all the shit that goes inside. The only thing I know is that when I shot it, it did not seem to be any different than the other guy's stock sniper. So it seems like that his $125 sniper performed just as well as the SSG-10.
But you talking about the Ballad Hat Swamp Sniper, the Ballad Hat guy?
No, this was a guy that was at Holy Cows.
Oh, look, man, everybody. I mean, some people can take on their own stuff. I mean, but again, Novritch is doing something that's out of the box. I'm not gonna tech on my own gun. I have no idea. I haven't taken a course. I haven't done anything. From what other snipers that I've used, like the $180 ones, the $200 ones, this snipe, the SSG-24, again, I bought it on sale for everything that I wanted for $400 and change. Hey, sweetie. I didn't have to do anything to it. And it was shooting like an upgraded gun, like an upgraded bolt action gun. So it depends on if you want to go through the hassle of buying a cheaper gun, getting it upgraded to your specs, however you want it done, if you know what you're doing, or just get something out of the box. I mean, it's.
I get it.
Do you have the money or you don't have the money? That's it. Do you want the Gucci branded one or do you want the cheap branded one?
I don't care about branding. I really don't.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Some people look at brands. Like me, I look at Cry Precision and I drool. But even though I know that I can buy something that's not even a quarter of the price and does the same job.
Yeah, but you know, for me, I don't have to pay for.
Later.
That was easy.
Close the door. Just like, for example, this guy right here. I had a cheap $40 repro helmet. I ended up buying almost a $150 helmet. PTS M-Tech Flux.
Yeah, but that's because you're all, like you said, you're all about the Gucci shit. But when it comes down to it, is somebody buys a Novritch and they think they're getting the super upgraded gun. It really did not seem to do much outperform a gun that was like $150 gun that he bought at Stampede out of the box.
Yes, it does. The Novritch gun.
Again,
way more. To me, it was way more consistent, and I've been playing with it.
I would say his customer service is notoriously garbage, but his products I've been fairly impressed with.
Yeah.
So
I refuse to buy his pistols, and the reason why that's just too. I think it's way overpriced for what it is. I refuse to pay for the price for those pistols. But I think his best product as of right now is his SSG-24. By far the best product he has put out there. Everything else is I don't know.
Maybe you learn how to pull the trigger, bro.
Yeah.
But that's the thing too. It's like his response to like that one. It's like I saw that video today. His response to like somebody that's complaining about what's going on with the gun that he has is you're not pulling the trigger properly. How was that your response?
I can see not pulling the trigger properly on a real steel gun because that is a thing in real steel. Trigger pull, your control. You got to put it on the meaty part of your finger. You can't put it on the tip or all the way behind here. So in real steel, yes, absolutely. But in airsoft, really? Like, come on, right?
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't think that you can actually have a misfeed by gripping the trigger wrong.
I definitely don't think so.
Okay, so let's stop right there. Maybe I haven't tried this yet, but I am gonna try it out with all my airsoft pistols because in real steel, if you have, I'm sorry for my language, if you have a limp wrist, what we call limp dick, and you shoot real steel and you got a limp wrist, it will jam. All right,
It will.
it will jam. Now in airsoft, if you're doing this, right, every time you shoot, like to make all this feel like I'm gonna make it seem like it's real. You know, you got gravity playing. You know, the force that you're putting. You know,
I
holding
will
it back,
say,
going down, you might get a miss.
Using your wrist, that's not pulling the trigger wrong.
Yeah, but some people do this.
True, they try to pretend like they're recoil.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That
I
could be
could
a
say that could cause a misfeed.
I'm gonna tell you.
If it's blowback.
All right, hold on. Before we go any further with
Oh, that's
that,
right. The one video of that kid, I don't think it was blowback.
I'll bring the video up in a second. But first, I want to address what Scott Chin is saying. I have a question for your question. Scott. Are you saying that we buy a hot gun out of the box is better than buying a Novritch? I don't understand your comment. I just like clarification. My comment stance is that I shot another sniper that was not upgraded and no parts, and one second.
Yes. What
Stop
happened?
fucking with the light. My daughter is literally flickering the goddamn lights outside my window on and off. And it's
bothering you.
Right here.
Oh, it's my son that's doing it. It's even worse. I need this.
I am literally right here.
Okay, I thought I heard your voice out there. Sorry. I'm in the middle of streaming and you guys are screwing around.
Let me make this a little funnier. Hey, Mark, I like your haircut, dude. You look like one of the guys from Inglourious Bastards.
I want my scalps.
I want my scalp. I finally got a haircut.
My friend who's watching the stream just said it's like you live with her 3-year-old.
What?
My friend, she has a 3-year-old who she's constantly yelling at. She's like, it's like they live with Ruby. Between Battery's little girl wandering in and out and you yelling, it's kind of funny.
You know what's funny? When I'm not doing anything and I tell my daughter, hey, come on, let's go play. She wants nothing to do with me.
Oh, that's what I always works.
All hell
busy.
breaks loose.
Yeah, because you're
The
busy.
most unhelpful thing in the world is a toddler trying to be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
To
to answer that dude's question about buying,
sorry.
Go ahead, Mark. Finish your statement.
Well, I want to find out from Gunny. That's Gunny from Gunny's Warfare Center. Oh, Gunny, I saw one of your patches in the wild at Miami Airsoft yesterday. So it was kind of cool. The kid said he was up in your area on vacation and he visited your field. I was like, nice big old fat Gunny patch.
Well, I think I understand what his question is, and it depends on what you want to do. Do you want to buy a cheap gun and upgrade it, or you rather get something out of the box that's already decent that will compete with an upgraded gun? I'm not going to say that the Novritch is better than an upgraded gun, because an upgraded gun you can tune it to your liking, but you can also tune the Novritch one. You can buy a heavier spring, heavy hop-up arm, use heavier BBs, shorter, longer barrel. It's really which route you want to go. Do you want to spend this much money, or do you want to spend this much money and then gradually get it to here, and maybe it performs better than the guy that's already up here? Maybe.
Like, here's the thing, though. If you buy a pre-upgraded gun like the Novritch and you put something a little higher end, it'll hold up to it. Like, say you buy an unupgraded gun and then throw a heavier spring in it, you're probably going to get maybe 500 rounds through it before you blow out the sear or the trigger group or something like that.
Yeah, Novritch gun is rated to the SSG-24 all the way up to M190.
Exactly. You say you buy like one of those lower end, or even honestly, even one of the higher end rifles that isn't ready to be upgraded. Like, oh God, what was it? I bought one. I can't remember the name of it. It was a while ago. I'll look it up in a minute. It was an expensive ass gun, and I bought it, threw a heavier spring in it. I got maybe 500, 700 rounds through it, blew out the trigger group in the sear.
Yeah, and the SSG-10
gun.
And the SSG-10, in my opinion, I believe it's better built because he says that it can hold up to a 220. It's on his website. Check it out.
Well, here's what I'll say.
Look at the springs.
Here's what I'll say when it comes down to it, right? And this is just my personal experience. Now, I have the Novritch. It's right here. And I'm going to play with it before I put out the full review. As it stands right now, I am not like, for example, that gun That gun right there, my PCC-9 that was upgraded fully by Stampede, awesome as soon as I received it. Now the Indestructible, which is the blue one, out of the box, that's how the gun came, and it knocked my socks off, right? I'm sure when I get my OCAW, it's going to come in and it's going to knock my socks off because that's how they come out of the box. You know, those guns coming fully upgraded out of the box are just spectacular. When you're doing it, my socks were not rocked on this. And before I really screwed with it, to play with it, to shoot it a bit, I gave myself time to calm down from the piss poor customer service to not let that interfere with what my feelings are. When I shot it, even today, I was out screwing around with it, and I got some heavier weight BBs, .4s. I wasn't impressed with how it is. Now that's just me.
No, that's just here's the reason why you're not gonna get a happy, warm feeling about that bolt action. You're not used to it. That's not your that's not your style of gameplay. Let's be honest here. You cannot sit still.
That has nothing to do with it because
once you're used to RPS, high RPS, and you're used to that or that snappy trigger, going into a bolt action where you have to blink. By the time you get the third shot out, that guy's already gone. He's already running. It's not a completely different style of play. Sniper is not for everybody, dude.
And I get that, and that's not what I'm talking about.
You're talking about the performance of the gun.
I'm just talking about it did not.
Yeah, the whole point of bolt action is to make it real challenging.
That's fine. Like I said, there was another rifle that was more impressive to me out of the box. So,
because of its price.
No, dude, I don't give two. I really don't look at the price factor when buying a gun. Well, that's a little bit of a lie.
Listen, I had two options when I was going to buy a sniper. I had two options: the Ares, what's it called, Braxman? The one from Ares, the sniper.
MSR?
The what?
The MSR?
Not the MSR. The Ares. It's the one that's everybody's talking about that you can buy a yellow stock and a green stock. And it has all these damn colors. It's from Ares.
The MSR is what I had bought, then upgraded, and it blew out.
Yeah, trust me, he ain't no damn Chris Kyle.
I am no Chris Kyle. Yes.
It could be the MSR. I'm guessing.
The MSR is the I don't think that's it.
There's like a short barrel of it, and then.
Here, I'm looking at sniper rifles right now. Let me look.
But anyways, it was whether that one or the Novritch, and the reason why I didn't buy the Ares one, which was a lot cheaper, believe it or not, or the modified. Actually, it was three snipers: the Novritch, the SSG-24, the modified 24, and the MSR. I believe it's because of the reviews and all the money that I had to spend to upgrade it to get it to shoot like the Novritch.
And that's fine. Again, I can go out, like, for instance, right now, I run and gun. I typically don't try to stand still too much and sit behind. Now you're just green with any.
I know. My computer's running too slow.
That's the best screen ever right there. Just
the Indestructible has a much longer barrel than any other gun that I run, and I still enjoyed shooting it and playing with it. Is it going to be my primary go-to for all the stuff I do? Not with that barrel, because I do too much CQB and stuff. So the reality is like when I can put aside what my personal play style is to see whether or not I like to shoot a gun. Like, I didn't really think I was going to like the 9mm SMG mags and play in that style.
Let me see something.
Until I got a gun and started doing it.
I know you're not going to like it because at the same time you didn't buy the extended bolt. You didn't buy the extended bolt handle, which makes the gun way more comfortable to pull back and stuff like that. The
pullback was about equivalent to any other one I did. So that doesn't. I think the problem that comes up, Battery, is that you're putting your experiences and transferring it onto me. I could toss aside all the other guns I shoot and everything else like that to say, okay, how does this one gun perform? And how do I like the feel of it?
Is it the Striker Battery?
He walked away. The Striker?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it here.
Yeah, I think it's a striker.
Yeah, I'm looking at it here. It's not a very expensive gun either.
No, it's not. But I have to spend a lot of money to gut it out and upgrade it to make a shoot the way this one shoots.
There's an
Marcel.
absurd amount of accessories for it.
So here's a question I have for Marcel. Marcel got the SSR 15. So Marcel, have you used the VSC Avalon before? And if you have, did you notice that much of a difference between the two? Because I mean, that's what I want to know. Because as far as I'm aware, what everybody's been reporting, the only thing that's different between the SSR 15 and VSC Avalon is a Gate Titan.
Here's
I didn't get the condom either.
Suppressor. And here it is. All right, so.
Okay. The taco's coming up with some good comments tonight. So I'm going to keep pulling them up here. To me, I think players who use bolt action rifles are nothing more than YouTube snipers wannabe with crappy video editing and random hit marks. True story.
Who's the taco? Do we know this person?
I have no idea, but his
That's
comments
great
Yeah.
comment.
have been
Don't
on
hate the
point.
player, hate the game. You just mad because I can shoot you.
Okay. So Marcel says no. He does not.
See this
They have
guy
not
right here?
Mhm.
Guess how much he wants for. Guess how much I paid for this.
I can tell you right now. Hold on. Where's my
Too
screen?
much?
Way too much. But look, if you look at Mark's
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me share screen it real quick. There it is, right there.
look,
45.
click on it and look for the gold one. I wonder if it's the same price.
The gold one.
Yeah, he has a gold version.
Why would you have a gold one?
Oh, I guess he took it out. Yeah, he took it out.
Let's see categories. Let's see the SSG 24. Hold on, maybe it might be under the SSG 24 accessory.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Click on it right. Oh, there it is. Go up. There it is, right
That's
there.
funny. I can't get anything Novritch from any of my wholesalers.
$50 just to change the color.
What the?
But look at this. It's just so much easier to. Like it's
That's not affecting. That's not affecting my opinion on the way the gun shoots, battery. It really doesn't.
No,
It's
I understand, but to me, when you're in a gameplay and you're just back and forth, that extended bolt handle makes a world of a difference.
If you want to play airsoft and not have to do a lot of running, do what I did. Buy a Humvee.
Oh, Marcel, are you confirmed Killshot 420? We met at Batter and I met you at Dead End Outfitters.
Yeah. By the way, guys, if anybody out there is in the market for a sniper and you do decide to go not listen to our warning and decide to buy a Novritch, get an SSG 10. It's a lot lighter than this pig. A lot lighter.
Yeah, Batter picked up the SSG 10. That's what all right. So I will give a positive on that. This gun, even with the bipod, is light. And
Super light.
as what Battery said was,
And he blows a hole in his camera.
Don't pull the trigger, Mark.
I had a misfire and blew a hole in a brand new 4K TV once.
Yeah, again, just get the SSG 10 if you do want to get a Novritch, if you do want to get that
But
awesome
before you do,
service, that awesome customer service experience.
it'll be for another stream for another day. But I actually have two companies that are going to build a Novritch comparable gun. I don't want to go give out any names or anything else. I'll let them make the announcements and all that once they have it done and going. So I will say that we will see which one is better at that point in time. Because what I would like to see is companies come out with their own branded builds like that. So, for instance, Stampede should come out with a set of builds that they have that are simple, easy ways to plug in. Like, hey, I got I like you have the Raging Bull one, which is a $600 build that has like a Gate Titan, new gear set, hop up, flat hop, Max Pro hop up or something like that, and just put it out that way. So that way people just go there and buy, okay, this is my company's branded gun, because they just simply engrave their logo on it like they did on the Joker gun. I know, man. I cannot wait for my new computer. The 27th, I get it.
That's today.
Of September.
Oh, it's like
All right, so this is the laser etching that they did for me on this gun.
Hold on one second. Hey, Jay Airsoft, I don't have a T6. I don't have a Ronin T6. I don't know who said that I have one of those, but I don't. I'm looking at a QRF Mod 1.
Did you guys see the branded logo they put on there?
oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so this is shit, I don't have. Oh, and if you guys get a Max Pro hop-up, what I highly recommend doing is each time you guys clear a mag, reach inside and push the little lever to really dump your mags. This one doesn't have it. I accidentally went like this while I was looking inside and say, is there a BB stuck in there? And shot. And shot 3, because the BB's in the Max Pro, it has a little latch that keeps them in place. So, no, Taco, I'm not running Windows Vista. My computer's actually is only a year and a half old. It was a super build from iBuyPower PC. Fuck them as well, because this computer's been nothing but a piece of shit since I bought it. So I'm getting an Origin PC at the end of, the 20th of September, and I cannot wait. All right.
Hey, sweetie.
Who has a problem with keeping things in stock? Marcel?
What?
Marcel says the only problem that he has, the only thing is they have trouble helping you.
Oh.
And they have problems keeping things in stock. Who is they? It's a lively stream tonight, guys. All right. So I think we beat to death Novritch.
Not really, but I just love it how his that new gun that he AEG, the SSG 15 or
SSR 15. Marcel's got one.
SSR. That looks like a knockoff of an Avalon.
It is an Avalon.
It is
Avalon with the Titan in it. That's what everybody's reporting. It's an Avalon with
the moment I saw it, like the rail reminded me of the new Crytek rail. And then I took a closer look at it, and I'm like, that looks like an Avalon. I could buy an Avalon for cheaper. A lot cheaper.
Hey, battery.
This Sunday? I'm going to be in West Palm Beach this Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to play. I'll bring my stuff just in case. Hey, no, I got to help you guys on Friday.
What do you have to help with tomorrow?
I got to go to Coral Springs tomorrow. I got to meet up with Assault, give him some mags. He needs to give me my SD cards. And why is my dog barking? Coco.
I got a simple solution to help you out here, battery.
Hold on, mute.
Bring
the hammer.
There you go, even better.
Right?
Yeah, Marcel. I mean, Marcel. Also, I'll let you check out some of the other guns that we have that have been upgraded to give sort of like some feelings of the difference. Like, I can't wait to get my OCA in, my Umbrella Armory OCA, which has also been delayed forever. And my complaint with Umbrella is that they're just not updating their customers. So I made a big comment about it. I sent them an email, and at least they responded with a proper customer support thing. And on top of that, they then emailed out everybody else, hey, we understand there's production delays and all that stuff. I'm sorry. But yeah, here's we're going to do everything we can to make sure it gets out faster. So comparatively speaking, let me see if I can pull up the email real quick. Oh, that was on my Screech Dragon account, that's for sure. Okay. So I'm going to try to hide as much as this. I'll just read it off. I don't want to show because I'm not sure if I'm supposed to show their email or the contact information and all that. So I'm respectful to these guys. My response was, I'm getting a bit frustrated. I paid for an O-call back in April, and I should receive no updates when this is going to be completed. The lack of communication is horrible, because it was. And I did send a couple of emails before that. So he goes, the guy responded back from Umbrella Armory. Hey, Mark, thanks for reaching out. I hope you're doing well. I'm truly sorry to hear that you're growing frustrated currently. We're still backlogged with some orders that extend far back, and sincerely working towards getting those fulfilled is our highest level priority. Truth be told, our main holdup is unexpected supply chain delays that have occurred, that have been occurring since April, around the time you place your order. For some models, this can significantly impact the fulfillment time to us getting your order out, which I imagine is happening here. Currently, the email you sent this requires not attached to any order system because I did it on my other account. Blah, 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 blah. So the rest of that's if you can, with that info, I can give you a better insight of the status of your order. Looking forward to assisting you. I have your support ticket tagged with urgent priority, so communication should be quick. Please advise warmly. Blah 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 blah. All right. Gave him the order number. Good evening, Mark. I looked up your order, and yes, it has been quite affected by the back order delays when it's placed in May. Anyways, I have some good news. My production manager informed me that your rifle's components and sub-assemblies are ready and will be built with the next batch of OCAs, which we fulfill, which should be the 27th. So today, yay! From there, it should take about a week or so to get on its way over to you. We understand that delay as such has been terribly disappointing, but I should remind you that our team truly appreciates your patience and what you have had. Appreciates the patience you have had so far. We hope to get this out to you as soon as possible to the best of our abilities. Upon arrival to you, you find it's worth the wait. Alternatively, if you'd like to cancel the order for a full refund, you're able to proceed with that as well. Just let me know. Let us know if we can assist you with anything else. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I received this. So this was at 11:20 Pacific Standard Time is when he sent this email to me. So I responded with, looks like you're burning the midnight oil like myself. I run BattleBustAdventures.com, where we're in the process of building technicals for people with disabilities to ride in and play airsoft. I also run Players One Airsoft channel. Glad you've responded and put out the message, a general message about the delays. I was frustrated because I've been eagerly waiting my O-call to run at civil events. Hopefully, it'll have it in time for Iron Fury. Thank you for your response. And he responded back almost. He then responded back at 12:07 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So he's still working at midnight. So that's the respect I give, that he's in California working late to make sure that the customer's happy. That's customer service. That is somebody that's popping up that says, you know what? We care about your business. We want you to stick around. We're sorry. And when I sent that email, they sent out one to all their customers, probably after he responded to me, it went out real fast. I mean, it was probably, I'm trying to find it here. Oh, there we go. So that notice went out on, what time did it go out? 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. So, and they're talking about closing the gap and everything else. They went through a detailed list of all this stuff. So within about 4 hours of responding to me, they put out a detailed press release to all their customers saying, hey guys, we're sorry. We're going to get the stuff up and go from there. So.
Never would have guessed, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, the reality is that, that's where customer service comes into play. So I could have canceled my order, but didn't. Now, here's another thing that pissed me off about the SSG-10. When I placed my order, it was not on back order. It said nothing about back order or anything else. The SSG-10A2, which is that upgraded stock, was on back order, but the SSG-10A1 was the one I got, was not. It wasn't until a month after I placed my order was when I was given the email notification, oh, by the way, your gun's not coming until the end of August. At least with Umbrella Armory, they said our production time is 10 weeks.
The SSG-10A2 is super heavy. Heavier than mine. Hey, has anybody had issues with Amazon lately?
Not really.
I made a $6,000 order and it got stopped like 3 times. Even though I call the bank and I call Amazon, and they're still flagging me.
$6,000 worth of stuff, or one item that's 6,000.
$6,000 worth of 4
No,
items, $6,000.
One item purchase. One item purchase. One item purchase.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing. Hold on one second.
Welcome to the sport, Marcel. If you want a link to the YouTube, hold on one second.
Yeah, the 4 items that I'm doing. I know
down
this is
there
a
in the
little
bottom.
bit.
See him? Taco from Facebook.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, I know it's a little bit off. What I'm doing is I'm buying $6,000 worth of oxygen concentration machine, like personal ones. Oximeters, you know, the stuff that you put that measures your
You're doing a lot
heart
of
rate and
this
stuff like that.
That's not oximeters, buddy.
I'll be quiet. Donating that to South America, to Venezuela, because there's a lot of people dying over there because of COVID-19.
Oh yeah.
So
unfortunately, it's a real thing. Oh, so let's show off some other cool shit. So let's go on to all the positive stuff now. All right. Taco, I understand completely. Since coronavirus, a lot of us have not been played as much as we'd like to. So we mentioned before Iron Fury. Guys, if you have not been to this event, I highly recommend getting your ticket and going. You will not be disappointed. The AO is huge.
That is not me.
I know exactly who it is.
that's
Yeah,
my-
I'm just going to leave him on mute, like permanently on mute, until I want him to talk or make a sound, because he's like destroying the stream with
You will
audio.
stop when spoken to.
So at Iron Fury, we are on the green team, but we highly recommend going tan. Tan needs help. Yeah, you can look at all I want. I want to play with my friends, Brax. So I don't want to. Tell me you're not going green. Oh, you're not going tan. All right. I'm not telling you to go tan. I'm telling you to stay green. I want everybody else to go tan so we can have a good enemies to shoot against. All right. One of the cool things is we got our vehicle mounts. Now, this is the company logo one. The players wanted one, which all the white's going to be cut off. So that's really nice. We got some of those in. One's already sported on the bus. And then we have our Eastern Empire Death Eaters flag. So I didn't know if the vehicles were allowed to have their company name on it, because we're a fight company. But I decided to just cut it out myself and put it together. I have no idea yet. When's Labor Day? Nobody knows when Labor Day is?
I have no idea.
You all suck.
Yeah. Coronavirus days and time isn't real.
What?
Coronavirus
Days. Gotcha.
Days and time, it doesn't exist.
Let's see. Monday, September 7th. No, I'm not going to be able to make it up there then. We have to focus on making sure the battle bus is the battle bug is ready to go. So we cannot make it up to their Labor Day weekend, or at least I can't. So I will definitely be planning out my trips next year more thoroughly, so that way I can hit a bunch of different places.
Yes, same here. I already talked to my boss. I was like, yeah, I'm going to space out my vacation time. Look at his helmet.
Brax brings all sorts of cool shit on the channel.
Oh, shit. Is that a... Okay, I'm jealous. Where'd you get that?
Yeah, one of my wholesalers.
How much?
For you, my friend, we can talk good deal.
We'll talk after the stream.
What?
Good deal.
No, I think the full retail was. Hang on, I'll tell you.
Does it come with anything built in?
It's got fans that you plug in that circulate air all throughout the whole thing, and
Battery life.
what?
Extended. You need an external battery.
Yeah,
to
you
run it?
have to get plug in like basically a USB cell phone battery thing.
Okay.
I got one from Best Buy that lasts like it's stupid long. And I painted it green because it comes gray and it's all polymer. It's super comfortable. The fans are relatively quiet, which is cool. What?
Is it? I take it it's at the helmet. Is it even rated?
Yeah,
Well,
it's fancy rated.
Not the helmet, the actual lens. That's probably what he's talking about.
Yeah, let me double check. I'm pulling up the specs right now. It's I tested the impact rating on it, so it'll withstand a tag in 203, which is why I bought it domed in the head while driving the Humvee. I've seen it happen. Let's see.
So funny story. I went to go pick up the battle bug today and to bring it home so we could work on it tomorrow. Oh fuck, Mike's good. I forgot to order something. Like metal.
Oh yeah, look, you can still see it. That was from BTA. Somebody was shooting extremely hot
Ooh.
with a HPA gun, with an HPA rifle. This was like purple and blue and yellow. It's going away, but it's still visible.
Good Lord.
Hopefully Mike's not watching the stream, and hopefully I can find his thing before.
There it is. All right. The SRU tactical helmet. It is loading. Full retail is $199.99. Let's see.
Hey, Joker, that looks kind of like. I mean, it doesn't look the same, but it's about the what's that dude's name? Bo. Remember Bo?
Oh yeah, no, Bo. That looks nothing like Bo's.
No. I know it doesn't look nothing like Bo's, but it's pretty much the same thing, though. Built-in fan. I'm guessing it has built-in hearing aid or whatever.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, no amplifier.
Bo's is ridiculous.
Yeah, that dude looks like a Halo ODST helmet.
A little bit. I love the crap out of it. I also have 2 knockoff DevTech helmets because I'm not spending $700 on an airsoft helmet.
Well, I know somebody that's about to spend $950 on aux-core headphones for airsoft.
Again, because
Hey, I'll tell you exactly what it is, actually.
Well, I'm not going to knock anyone for doing it. I mean, if you want to spend that much money on something,
Yeah,
go for it. I'm just not.
I
buying
do
it.
that.
Amp, the AMP, $960. Delicioso. That's some Gucci stuff right there, bro.
Let's see. It doesn't give an actual.
like
It
spending
doesn't
time.
give an actual ANSI rating. It says it's rated for BB velocity of 150 meters per second.
He goes so worthless. It's not really worthless if you're going to use it out in the real steel world. I mean, communication is key, people.
Yeah.
And Brax, you wear glasses normally though, right?
Well, I actually wear. I have Full Seal Eye Pro. I wear under this. Is that a prescription?
Now, see that I understand. All right, let me see. Oh
Like,
yeah,
What's 150 meters to feet?
100 and what?
I was going to do that. Hang on. Let me.
I can do the math right now for you.
Meters.
Let's see.
Okay, so basically it's rated up to 500 feet per second.
That's well,
It's not great, but I mean,
Not
I'm
great.
only wearing it for driving the Humvee. I'm not going to wear this actually in game.
yeah.
I don't
No,
need to get decked in the fucking eye or the face and then crash the Humvee into somebody.
you know, I almost bought a DAS GBLS DDR. Is it a DDR 15? The DAS.
Maybe? Hang on. Let me.
It's a really, really expensive AEG with a that has like a bolt and it cycles back and forth. It's like supposed to be the most realistic.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah, the GBLS.
Oh
the
yeah.
GDR. Yeah, GDR 15. I almost bought one of those. And then I was like, I think I'm better off with an Umbrella Armory.
Okay. So here's Eldoro Davison saying the SRU literally pointed out that it's not ANZI rated and is considered a toy. Man, I cannot speak tonight. There was a whole thread on airsoft teching and Q&A. In the video, they show the helmet getting shot repeatedly and it dented.
How often in airsoft are you going to get shot repeatedly, like full auto for like 30, 40 seconds, though?
It depends on the fucking field, sir.
It's true. But yeah, if you've ever tried to play like in a field or anything with a full face helmet, it's damn near impossible. Like your visibility is too limited to run and stuff like that. But like if you've ever driven a vehicle, like especially an open top vehicle in a field, you're gonna get decked in the head with something, and it's gonna distract you when you're driving. So this thing I think will be sufficient enough if I'm just driving the Humvee, especially like in a bigger field. Because have you ever been hit in the head with a tagging round or any 203 projectile? Oh, buddy.
Oh, I bet that hurts. I've
Uh-huh.
been hit in the chest with somebody that hand threw a grenade.
Yeah. Like I wear a full seal prescription iPro underneath it. And so I'm not worried about breaking the lens or getting hit in the eye. And I've fired a Reaper round at it, and it pretty close range, and it didn't hurt it. So it's mainly just so I don't get decked in the head or crash at the freaking truck or anything. And the like I said, I'm not spending $700 on a real DevTech or the non-ballistic DevTech helmet. I think it's like $750 or something for one.
I never liked those DevTechs.
Well, I have the knockoff ones, the Woe Sport helmets, and the visibility is too garbage on them.
I never liked those.
Like out here is fine, but straight down you can't even see your gear.
I got a special treat while we're doing this. I'm gonna work on it while we talk here. From Saturday.
What is it?
I'm gonna work on a quick little video to share with everybody. I just gotta pull it all up because it's really funny. We had a really good time, even though it rained on us the entire time at Dead End Outfitters.
Mm.
No, not Dead End Outfitters. At BTA.
DV8. Sorry, they both begin with the letter D. So I'm gonna try finding all the sections that make it really funny, because my fat ass was hauling ass. Like Yordi was even going, "Holy shit, Joker can run."
I almost busted my ass on the same path that he went through.
Yeah, you need to send me the videos of me going down.
Yeah, I got my GoPro right here. I need to put it on this little guy. Where the hell did it go? Okay. I lost my SD card reader. Great.
I bought another one just so I could have it for her.
I need to buy like 6 of them and keep them around me. Somewhere in here. My daughter probably grabbed it.
Yeah, it's like I've been missing a bunch of stuff. Like little tape measures. Where the hell are my tape measures? I can't find it anywhere. Turns around, they're all in Damien's room.
Yeah, now that's worrying me because she threw away my other one.
She threw it away?
Yeah, she put it in the garbage can.
Oh no.
And the reason why I knew it was her because my wife's like, yeah, she threw something in the garbage can. I already took out the trash. It's already gone.
Yeah. I'm not running gun.
Taco, what makes you say the helmet's a liability?
No idea.
The same reason why they said the other one was.
Right here. Go for it.
The ASI rating.
Oh.
What? Oh God!
I can't see nothing.
That's because I haven't done the video yet. I trust me, when you guys see it, you guys are gonna start laughing too. So I'm probably gonna start randomly laughing as I pull all this shit together. But it is really funny, to say the least. As soon as I start playing it, Battery's gonna be like, "Oh, now I know what he found so funny."
It's actually Taco. It's adjustable like a fast helmet with the knob on the back.
So, did you just make your daughter cry? Such a mean man. Hold on a second. Oh, I got it.
Man, I got hungry all of a sudden.
I hear a bunch of Houston. So, quick question for the viewers: is Doug still watching?
That sounds like it's a quick question for one particular viewer.
Oh, yeah, you caught me.
All right. Why do you want? Oh, so you heard that?
What?
Nothing. So, why are you wondering if Doug is still on?
Well, I got a private message from Doug's wife telling me because I have a green screen, I need to put up something fun, and I think it'd be kind of funny if we embarrass Doug a little bit.
Oh, I'm down.
Okay, cool. Stand by.
Sorry.
Hold on.
This is going to be funny.
Oh, it's gonna be so funny. Hang on. Let me see.
Come on, let's go, let's go.
Let's see. Of course, you can't actually embarrass Doug, so he'll probably just laugh.
There you go.
Hold on. My computer's running slow because of all the processing power of my green screen. The processing power of a green screen.
So, somebody once compared me before. When I start running, I can run. I just have a hard time stopping.
I'm the same way. I almost killed Doug once doing that.
I must have slammed the East Connexes so hard, I think I dented one.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I almost killed Doug, but luckily I crashed into a tree before I hit him.
One in a red Connex right over there in the window.
All right. Battery's not here.
I think
I'm making
on
the
second
greatest
floor.
hits of him getting hit on Saturday.
Up top. Third floor, yeah.
All right.
In the window.
I thought it was going to be the 2-2-1. I thought it was going to be the 2-2-1.
No, I thought it'd be better.
We were, honestly, Doug, I probably would have had a blast there too if I would have been able to adjust quicker because
Hours.
we were supposed to be at the Lion Claw event, Reichland 2, and okay, here's another one. We're supposed to be at Reichland 2.
Okay. Got hit? From where?
Anyways, so I would love to have been up there. I got to get up there after the after Iron Fury, so that way I do the live. Oh, here he is. He's back. Welcome back, Yordi.
Hey.
Oh wait. Oh, you muted yourself. All right. He was celebrating National Donut Day.
I remember when he posted that picture.
All right, so new mission objective. At Iron Fury, we got to get some embarrassing photos of Doug.
See, I've got all of them, but they're not really embarrassing because it's Doug. You can't actually embarrass Doug. Oh, the pink unitard picture? Yeah. But I got Freddie in that picture too, and I don't want to get yelled at by Freddie.
We threw it up on the YouTubers Anonymous page.
Oh, you did?
When we live streamed that one. It was like 4 of them all in the pink leotards or whatever.
Yeah. I've got that one somewhere.
But these windows right
Oh, man. Yeah, you can't actually embarrass Doug. He's too chill. I actually have, like, on my fridge, I try to pick out the most embarrassing photos of my friends I can find, and they're all over my refrigerator.
Yeah, it's like people keep going like, you dressed up in a leotard and all that stuff, like the morph suit with the wig and all that, and wear lipstick. Isn't that embarrassing? I was like, no, it's for kids, man.
Yeah, right? I've done drag for charity before.
Yeah.
I'm not embarrassed about it.
Oh shit.
Oh, man. That's funny. So Doug's on the podcast, whether he wants to be or not. On the stream.
All right, well, I'll do it this way then.
Doug's wife just messaged me. She goes, "Chill? Question mark. He has no shame."
Where's Dougie at?
Oh, man. Nice taco. That's funny.
Where the hell?
You need to get Doug on here. That's like stage wizard.
I know. That's what do you think I'm doing?
It's funny. Here, I'll get one of. Hold on.
Trying to split my beard, but it's not long enough yet. I mean, I can split it.
I'm sure Doug will be in any minute now.
Yeah, get Doug in here.
I meant to do this earlier because it was just happened to be funny when it was going on.
Oh my God, Doug just told me which picture I have to put up. Give me a second. Oh Lord. Oh man. Doug stage Viking. Yeah.
All right, hold on. I gotta reverse. One thing I hate about this thing is oh yeah, we also had a Mississippi at this event.
But these windows right here, peek around. You gotta cover me. What?
I'm not going to talk about that Mississippi because,
Did we ever find out what it was?
oh, I know exactly what it was
What was it?
because I saw it.
Did he actually break his ankle?
Who broke his ankle?
Listen, let's just say that you know your body better than anybody else, okay? And you know what you can do and what you cannot do. And when you try to replicate what somebody else that's in shape,
Oh, that's always a bad idea.
it's a bad idea. He tried to jump over the damn thing. And what he ended up doing, he fell short. You know, it's not even funny. I'm not even going to laugh. But when I saw it in real time, oh my
I'm
God.
saying that we probably got to get in this one and go right along this line to get up top to the second story over there.
It was pretty gnarly.
Ready?
I bet it was.
Remember when you laughed at me when I opened the back of my truck and I flopped like a whale?
Yes.
This is that type of funny.
Where's upstairs?
So I'm almost done with getting all this. This will be the last one.
So what are you getting, Mark? What are you getting together,
I'm
Mark?
putting together a video.
Okay.
Dougie, check your messages, bud.
He's wrangling the baby. He'll be here in a little bit, I think.
We're gonna go to the right here.
Dude, I think I have like short-term memory for like stuff that are not important. I have no idea where I put that SD card reader.
Oh, here I got one for you. Oh wait, that's not helpful.
Look at that.
Shut up.
No, look at the background picture. That's hilarious. It reminds me of oh my God, what's that old ass movie?
What you don't see is that Doug's shirt is pink, has a unicorn on it, and says death metal.
Last question. Is that kind of
You guys look like out of something out of that movie. Shit, man, what's that movie called? It'll come to me. Let me look it up. Flash Gordon.
Oh God, yeah. Flash.
Yeah.
Our Flash.
You guys look like the cover of Flash Gordon.
Now, next one goes in your balls. Where is it at? What's the code? Go now.
What?
101. 110 and up.
What are you watching?
One
One.
second.
Find the bomb. Code is 1101. You know what? War crime. Bam, bam, bam. Fuck him.
All right, got it. All right, now let me copy. Let me just get all this shit rotated the right way, so that way everybody can be happy with us, so they can all see it the proper way that it should be seen. Oh, don't tell me I got to do each one of these individually. Come on. Oh, fuck you. Alrighty then. This will be just a couple more minutes. This is me editing in real time. All right. Wow.
Well, you came in with a purpose. How you doing? You want to say hi to everybody? Okay, say hi to everybody. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, now you want to be shy.
Hello?
Now you want to be shy.
So, all right. So my son today had to go for a doctor's appointment, right? To see if they're going to do surgery to do something for his tendons. My son talked incessantly, nonstop, the entire trip up. When they're up there, going inside, as soon as the doctor goes in, he goes, "Hey, bud, how you doing?" Not a peep. Like, not a single word came out of his mouth. And he goes, "You don't talk?" And he shakes his head, "Nope."
That's where I pull the phone and be like, lies.
Oh, wait, I just reversed it the wrong way. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Come on, Joker.
It's coming. It's coming.
In today's episode of Waiting for Joker to Edit a Video.
It's up. It's all right. So it is exporting now. So it'll be a few minutes, so we can talk about some other good stuff. All right. Did Dougie respond back to me if he's coming in? Yeah. Firing up the computer now. He'll be on shortly. All right. So we'll have the totally awesome Dougie come in a minute.
Dougie do.
All right.
Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to.
Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie.
If anyone knows the
Mark, take it away.
taco, will get a free hit mark for me. Okay, I know the taco. Let's talk about what taco we're talking about.
Taco burrito.
All right, Braxman. Best AG, not beginner. I'm talking about like no shit outdoor.
Oh god. Best. Okay.
Not beginner.
Not beginner.
I'm
Okay,
not
so
talking about Lancer Tactical. Well, Lancer Tactical could be a good one. I don't know. What do you think?
No. Just because you made that suggestion, you know what? You're in timeout.
swinging that bat hammer. All right, put him back. I gotta ask him a question. Okay, give me like a price range.
All right, I'm gonna be completely honest. Most likely, the person that's gonna buy is probably gonna upgrade it, but let's say between 280 and 350.
All right, what platform?
M4, of course. Come
What
on.
platform? Okay. I've been real happy with what I've seen out of Avalon.
Okay. Now that you said that, do you believe in today's airsoft community? If somebody buys
Believe in the community, because I don't believe in anybody anymore.
You believe
in the trend that you're seeing right now, like these Milsim events, airsoft events, does a gun coming out of the box compete with what's going on out there right now with all these upgrades and stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay, so the way I look at airsoft in general is you don't need. For me, airsoft is about fun. I've seen people. Okay, I own a field for one, so I see people come on my field with rental guns, garbage guns, $1,000 guns all day long. And you know who had the most fun of my field of anyone in the 5 years that I've been running it? This kid who showed up in dress pants, a button-down shirt. He rented a gun, and he found a foam sword on the ground out there, and he had the most fun of anyone I have ever seen on my field. And had a blast. And I don't know if he got any kills at all or anyone got any hits or whatever at all. I don't think expensive guns or anything matters. Yes, I see you pointing at your foam frying pan, Mark.
Best weapon ever. The pan is life.
Honestly, the trend doesn't really matter. And also, I saw a video once of these guys who are some of the best players I've ever seen, and people always said it's just your gear. And they walked onto the field with a bunch of Nerf guns and kicked a bunch of ass.
Hello.
Hi.
So I will say, my phone's buzzing.
So when it comes down to it, you don't need to buy expensive guns to compete with people with higher end gear. You just need to have not even the skill, more just along the lines of
no fear of BBs.
Exactly. Yeah. No fear of BBs. No fear of walking back to spawn.
That too. No fear of BBs. No fear of spawn.
That may be true.
But if you're talking performance,
a smaller field or indoor field, what I've seen and my personal experience, I'm not gonna say the name of the company that did the upgrade, but I had one of my AEGs upgraded, and upgraded, haven't fired it, haven't played with it, took it to an event, went to Chrono, and it shit the bed. It broke, right, during Chrono. So I ended up using a stock Classic Army ASR or ARS 8-inch barrel type deal, and completely stocked. And in an airsoft event outdoor, because it's mission, it was a doomsday event actually, because it's mission oriented, and I couldn't do the hood rat stuff that I normally do because I was trying to stay on the mission.
We coined that term.
I was being outperformed by everybody on the other side.
By the way, we trademarked hood rat shit from King Screech Dragon. We trademarked that shit.
Up here we call it doing Doug stuff.
That's fine. You can do Doug stuff. But
so when that happened to me, I was like, man, I really miss my upgraded gun, because shots that I usually make, the distance, I was nowhere near what my other gun was shooting or my other AEG was shooting. So,
So to answer the question, I would say that a G&G Predator out of the box has some pretty decent range that makes you feel pretty close to what you're doing. Now, obviously, you would not call an umbrella armor, an OCA out of the box a standard gun because that's technically is all upgraded. But a VSC Avalon will do pretty well. If you talk about outdoor, the G&G Predator would do really well. I honestly don't really run Crytek because I think it's another one you're just paying for additional metal you don't need and additional name you don't need. Ooh, fine target. So if you're looking for CQB, I absolutely agree with Taco and say that the ARP-9 is a great gun because you can find it. However, the best one I found for CQB is the PCC-9, but that's a limited gun.
If that is the case, then why is everybody going nuts by upgrading their guns? So if you got 99% of the guys on that event with upgraded weapons, and you got that 1%, which is let's say 30, 40 people with stocked AEGs or whatever the case may be, trust me, they're gonna get outperformed.
You know what? There's one thing.
Look at you, Mark. All those guns are upgraded.
Yeah, but I still have a stock stock ARP-9 that I'll run every.
Which I know you're gonna upgrade.
What, Pinky? Probably.
All I'm saying is that today's airsoft is so competitive, and these people, these techs or companies are making good on them. They're always, hey, who makes the better performance gun, the better upgrade, or tuning better. I just feel kind of bad for the ones that are buying, $300, $400 AEG out of the box stock. And they see all these reviews. This is an awesome AEG. This is amazing. It shoots 398 FPS consistent the whole way. You get blah 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 blah, and then you get the same guy, another guy with a 398 FPS but better tuned AEG, outperforms the crap out of you.
No, I don't think so. There's two factors of that I think is a misconception there. First off, typically somebody like us that get their guns upgraded, we also play well. And it just increases our gameplay. But look, I run the Wolfsbane at Miami Airsoft, and that's not going to get upgraded at all because there's really not much you can upgrade to the gun.
That's a pistol, though. I'm talking about AEGs.
Okay, but all right. So you look at some AEGs. When people are running just stock AEGs, it depends on the gun that comes out of the box. Like I only recommend ARP-9s for Miami Airsoft or PCC-9. I don't really recommend the KWA Ronin or something like that because the weight's too heavy and it slows them down. But I mean, I'm not
talking about weight. I'm talking about performance. I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. Yes, but all of it goes together. So if you have a heavy ass gun and you just bought that thing out of the box and you're trying to compete, that additional weight that you're not used to carrying drags you down. Now I have broken out because people, said, talk shit that I'm only good because of the gun I have, and then swapped out and got one of my non-upgraded guns and still ran the field with them.
Mark?
Yeah.
Hey, Evic just got a sale. I just got a notice. Evic got a sale going on the R2Bs.
What's that?
I've got to jump off for a second. My motion sensors are all ping going off.
All right, we'll take it.
All right, back.
I'll wait for you to come back to play the video. So I sort of
Hold on one second, Joker. Dijiste algo? Oh, okay. All right, go ahead.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like I get part of what you're saying. That it's stupid. There we go. I get part of what you're saying about it, but the reality is, it's like skill does play a huge factor into it, while some gear plays a factor into it as well. But if you're talking about trying to get something that competes with what we upgrade, well, I mean, then you're spending at least $1,100 to $1,200 out of it once you buy a gun. But the closest thing that's going to come close to it is going to be anything in a Crytek line will get close, not nearly there. But I would almost say that unless you're playing on a field that doesn't allow upgraded guns, then you're always going to be in a position to want to upgrade.
All I'm trying to say is that somebody buys a gun stock, doesn't matter what it is. They see what they're dealing with the other players, and that one person that saw he's shooting and he has a drop on somebody, but for some reason he's not reaching out, or the BBs are not flying straight, they're not consistent, or at the accuracy, and then the other guy just happens to turn and bap, and it gets hit. He's like, well, what the hell?
Well,
So
there's so many things that can go into that, though. Are you using good BBs? Are you using shit BBs? You know, are they a good shot? Is their hop up actually been adjusted? You know, it's like I had all these problems when I first started. So I mean, I get it. I understand. I mean,
all I'm saying is that unless you're putting, well, I mean, there's no other way. I mean, upgraded guns are always going to outperform the new guy. Simple as that.
oh, Dougie. Dougie's here. And somebody's with Dougie. There's hands with Dougie. And their hands covering Dougie's face. But Dougie can't talk.
Oh, massage the beard. Massage the beard. Oh, he looks like Skeletor. There it is. There it is.
Oh.
Look at how luscious that beard is. Oh, my God. I'm jealous.
And Doug, we can't hear anything on your side, bro. You have your thing muted. And we're hearing a little bit too much from battery, so I muted him.
My daughter, she's a good American. She likes bacon and cheese.
Do you know how to unmute yourself there, Doug? Okay.
One of the baby's toys was playing music, so I was waiting until it was done.
Welcome, the man, the fifth, the beard, Doug. Welcome, Doug. Braxton unfortunately had to step out for a second. Evidently, dogs are going apeshit at his house right now, so he's trying to figure out why. So we're here. So you're his replacement until he comes back. All right. So the taco, I spent nearly $300 worth of upgrades on my ARP9 to shoot consistency at a longer range. Gearbox out of the gun was stripped after 6 months as it was losing consistency. All right, that's kind of interesting because the gearbox for G&Gs are usually workhorses. They're usually pretty solid and don't have too many issues. I will tell you, where is it? Shit, I'm not going out there to get it. I have one of the upgraded gold ARP, one of the gold ARP9s, the limited edition guns that had been fully upgraded by Stampede, and that thing's just badass. I'm waiting for mine to come in. That's a DSG that's going to be shooting upwards of 52 balls a second. So I'll be the new meme kid of, that's not full auto, this is. So how have you been, Dougie?
Good, man. Good. We had Op Freedom at Black Ops Bristol this past weekend. So it was Black Ops hosted, obviously, and then the game was actually produced by Cobra Airsoft Legion and VFA. And so I was on the US side, which was Team VFA, and I was Freddy's XO for this event. And it was fantastic, man. The field was awesome. They had a helicopter come in, which was really cool. You don't really see that at like smaller Milsims and regional events. So it was pretty sweet. Freddie and Tweenie and the guys from Cobra, they did a great job of producing the event and really hitting that like Milsim light / like regional, scenario type game where you don't take it too seriously, but you got a lot of the cool like Milsim stuff. You know, it was very mission oriented, but it was still kind of laid back. Like they hit the nail right on the head, man. As far as like a more, like I said, like a regional kind of like mid-level, not a huge, so not really trying to go for the same sort of like AMS or TCA feel, like big budget, lots of pyro, but definitely a step way above like an open play. And
it definitely sounds like it. Anytime you get a helicopter on station, ooh, it is.
The schedule was on point. We started a little early and ran a little long on Saturday. So and there were no programmed in breaks. Like it was 7 straight hours of gameplay. But we only had one heat cat, like that I know of, on the Cobra side. And so, 7 straight hours, man, on your feet with all your kit. Like a lot of guys aren't used to that. So
I guess it's because us Florida boys are used to dealing with the heat all the time. We don't usually get heat cat too often, because it's like, oh shit, we're overheating. If there's a heat cat, it's usually somebody that's really old and fat or really young and stupid. So, yeah, I have. Unfortunately, I cannot come because we have to get the battle bug ready, so I can't go to the one over Labor Day weekend. But it is on the schedule for me to be there for the VFA charity event.
Have you decided what faction you're running yet at the VFA event?
I haven't
gotten that far.
Haven't thought about it. Yeah, have no idea.
Yeah, like I said, we did have Op Freedom this past weekend, and then not this coming weekend, but the following weekend, which is Labor Day. I'll be at Vigilance, and then it's just a couple weeks off. As far as airsoft goes, a couple weeks off, and then it's Iron Fury.
I really can't wait for Iron Fury, man. I'm
October. I don't know about October, man. I'm thinking maybe Broken Home, but like Dragon Rogue is in October, same weekend as Broken Home, and I've gotten 4 or 5 invites at least to different events. On top of those 2 in October, and I'm only doing like 1 probably. So I don't know what I'm doing in October yet.
Battery's back. Yeah, I don't know what happened to. I don't know what's going to happen in October because Foldagap got canceled, which was my pouty face. Because I really like that AO, and I like that event. So I got to figure out what's going to go on in October because I need to do at least 1 milk in a month.
Didn't Trench Knife get pulled back too from TCA? I think they're. Jesus Christ.
So I don't know if Trench Knife got pulled back because I don't think Trench Knife was actually on the schedule yet, but Sirius Viking is definitely pushed to 2021. Some more important government agency took up the time slot at GTI, and and Sal has said it before, but places like GTI exist for government training. They don't exist for airsoft. We're just extra money for them in between. Guardian Center is the same way. Military bases are the same way. A lot of places that training facilities like that, if the slots are available, airsofters can take them, but we're the first to get bumped because number 1, it's more important, and number 2, security contracts, training contracts are way more lucrative than what airsoft companies can pay.
Oh God, I love some of the people that are out here. So somebody posted, "What drama is currently going down in the world of your hobby that the rest of us probably haven't heard about?" And they got to go and name it. One of the guys puts my name, Mark Searns versus literally everyone. Oh God, oh I love this community. All right, Battery's back.
Hi.
Is your kid trying to break down the door?
No, well, yeah. She's for some reason she thinks she's a T-Rex or a Velociraptor. But no, I'm not gonna go on the legal paperwork and put that she's a dinosaur. Not gonna do that.
Yeah, identifies as a dinosaur.
Yeah.
So in other news, I have 199,400 and some odd followers on TikTok. So by the end of tonight, I should be at 200K followers on TikTok.
Hey guys, real quick, does anybody Doug? Do you have any experience with the Taggin R2B airsoft pyrotechnic hand grenade? Are they good?
Yeah, they're dope, dude. Anything by Taggin is like I have not tried. Now I don't have a launcher, so I haven't tried any of their products.
These are hand grenades. They got them on 46.
Are they the S's or are they the? Because there's a couple different
R2BS. R2BS.
Yeah, Yeah, those are really good, man. The R2BSs and the flashbangs I've used a lot, and even the Tag 67s. The Tag 67s tend to hold up better than the EG 67s.
Well, they got them on sale, 6 of them for $27 instead of 70 something dollars.
Where?
Evic, dude, I'm putting it right here, right now. Look, $26.99 for 6 of them.
Man, you know how pissed. All right, so I actually made a mistake.
That's less than $5 a grenade. I would jump on that, dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the shipping. What's the shipping though, man? Because those are hazmat shipping. Tends to be pretty expensive.
As long as you go over $80, it's free shipping. It's just gonna take a little longer to get here. I can always buy more airsoft shit.
Is that on their flash sale or where's that at?
It's on their. It's got to be on their Epic Deals.
I'm looking for it. I don't see it on Epic Deals.
It's not on Epic Deals. Could be on flash sales then. It was sent to me on an email. Could be under specials. It's under specials. Yeah, it's under specials. You found them?
No. Oh wait, yeah. Man, well, no.
Yes. Look. If you go under specials, you scroll down and you're gonna see it's $14.50 to $74. Click on that.
Oh wow. Oh, it is. Yeah, RTBS is $26.99.
Yeah.
6. Holy shit. Well, let's do it this way.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
He's buying some.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's definitely buying some.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I can see the reflection of your glasses.
So they make a couple different versions of that. One of them has, I think it's R2BP, has like a blue powder in it. I have not used those.
So shipping out is $30.
I believe the S is for shrapnel. So the R2B is the style, and then like the last letter is what it does.
Okay, so there's one that's in blue that says R2BM.
That might be it. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, filled with colorful marking powder.
Yeah.
That would piss me off if I had it with that shit.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like I'm sure it's cool, but I also a lot of guys would be salty if they got covered in blue powder.
I'm just reading.
I'm gonna try them out. I'm gonna buy a pack of 6 for $26.
You know, we also have like an entire. You know, we have the one order that people still owe me for.
Don't worry about it, bro. Grenade launcher.
What's that?
I'm all I'm gonna be doing is throwing grenades. Bandolier.
Proceed to checkout.
See, you are buying some. Doug, as you can see, we have a problem.
You think? Yo, dude. I gotta put the video up there. So you see the thing behind me? This lovely Pac-Man thing.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to go to Best Buy by myself anymore.
You should have gone to Walmart. It's probably cheaper.
Nope, same price. But I'm not allowed to go to Best Buy anymore.
That's who, your wife?
Oh, yeah, the wife is pissed. I came home with it. I tried sneaking it in, tried running it inside, like, she's like, because she was working. Because then she goes, "What the hell is that?" Yeah. And
so why don't you get Mortal Kombat?
Because I love Galaga.
Oh, okay.
It's the Pac-Man and Galaga one. See.
I gotcha.
So
Doug, what do you think about the whole Novritch thing?
You know, man, it's a pretty good gun out of the box from my experience. Like for what you're getting, you're getting a at least partially upgraded gun out of the box. And the
Right,
issue is, it may matter to you, it may not. So the issue is you're absolutely paying a premium because his name is on it. Like, even though you're getting a better gun, you're paying more for that. You're paying for the Novritch name. Like,
absolutely.
without a doubt, it's just brand markup is a thing.
What do you
Even in
think?
airsoft.
What do you think that brand mark is? Like $80, $50, $100? I think it's in the $100 area.
Whether you're paying for his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so
Oh, there goes the beer.
what is that
Push
gun
ups.
run out of the box? Like normally, what's the retail on it? Do you remember?
Right here. I think it's like $299.
Say that again, Doug. I couldn't hear you.
What is it out of the box usually? Like basic retail or
400, 469 or 4 something like that. It's in the 400 for the SSG 24. For the SSG 10 is
SSG10 is $299.
Right.
The A1 with the one I have, and the A2 is $499.
So yeah, I mean, you're probably getting. It depends on what other out of the box gun you compare it to.
Yeah, but
you figure you're getting $100 worth of upgrades and maybe $50 to $100 because it's in Novritch.
Check this out though. Joker just said that the SSG 10 A1 is $299, so $300, right? Let's round it off to 300.
Yeah.
Now, if you want the A2, it's 400 and change. So just for the stock,
for the A2, it's $499. So you're paying
$200
for the stock.
Just for the stock. Now, I'm not a how do you say? I'm not a retail guy, but I think I can get the same exact stock for a lot cheaper from another brand.
Oh yeah, it's all a matter of money thing.
Is he really playing?
There is a little bit you have to consider. You're getting the convenience of it already being put together.
Not that much. That could be.
Right, part of that price is absolutely his name, and whether you buy into it or not, or whether you agree with it or not, like no one has done a better job of marketing themselves than Novritch.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
I think it's funny because Alphonse might not be as popular now, but his popularity is going through the roof, and that dude doesn't sell anything. And he shoots good videos, but he makes fun of himself also. Like he's not trying to sell you how great he is.
You know who also I believe he has way more like followers. It's Silo. Remember him? He fell off the earth, like off the whole YouTube. Well, I think he's still making videos, but he's not as consistent as before though. Like him and Novritch were like this.
Well, the profitability of YouTube has gone way down, so a lot of those guys aren't making as many videos because it's not really making money for them like it used to.
Yeah.
Well,
and I don't necessarily mean that's a bad thing. Like it, those guys put a lot of time and effort into making and editing those videos, and maybe it's just that the economics of time doesn't make sense without the economics of economics. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it doesn't make sense to them to put that much time and effort in their videos when they're not getting a return on that. Like maybe they're actually losing money, which they probably are. Most airsofters, even guys that have fairly popular YouTube channels, they're not making money on that. I mean, not any real money. Like it doesn't really exist unless you're Novritch and can sell the shit out of your name and throw your names on guns and make your own product line.
I'll be right back. Go ahead and continue on. My dog is acting really weird.
So I'll say it from this perspective when it comes down to like, fuck, I just lost my train of thought because. So it was the age of COVID. The reason why probably Silo and them are not uploading like they used to is because of COVID. I mean, a lot of places shut down for a long period of time. I mean, me personally, I could probably be shut down for almost a year and still have plenty of new content because I have 5 terabytes of video. So I could keep going back, and then there's always creative ways that you can just re-edit shit and put stuff together so you make more videos and all that stuff. So I mean, like everybody is on a lull. Like even Jet Desert Fox has a lot less content and stuff out there now than before. So so it's really one of those it's one of those messed up things that are going on. Trying to think about the best way to put this. It's like I have a feeling once COVID's over and everybody gets back to the field and everything else like that, we'll probably end up having a lot more content and stuff. Like these guys that have been gone for a little bit, like Dirt Airsoft disappeared from down here in Miami. He's not going out, mostly probably because he's scared about what's happening with COVID, so he doesn't want to go out and play at Miami Airsoft. Your eyebrow wiggling is really messing with my head, Doug. I'm waiting for Brax to come back so I can play the video.
And also, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, and I'm not trying to say that guys are trying to deliberately be misleading, but one side effect of the whole Novritch, Silo, Kickin' Mustang, even Jet Desert Fox is like you got a lot of younger kids that run out and buy a sniper rifle because that's what they see and that's what they want to do. And those guys are shooting an entire weekend worth of footage to get a 5-minute video. And it depends on where you play and what you play. Like, so you have 100 guys maybe on a faction, or say a quarter of your guys buy sniper tickets. They all want to, it's like you got a lot of guys that want to be Novritch, like sit in a window and pick people off, and that's not really how it works. Like, you can't put every one of those snipers in a position to just take shots all day long in a target-rich environment and drill people all day long. And you have guys with different sniper rifle that you're buying a sniper rifle and you think, oh, I'm going to be Kickin' Mustang. Like, you're not getting his rifle out of the box. You know what I mean? Even when you buy the Novritch rifles, do you think that's that base SSG 24? You think that's what he plays with all the time? I seriously doubt it. I meant
he uses a full thrust.
Than that.
He uses a full thrust system, 8 millimeters. That's why he can get those really, really long shots.
And that's the thing that drives me nuts is like, when it comes down to like Novritch and all that stuff. You give a false sense of how airsoft goes. I try to be more realistic with the play styles and stuff that we do. So I mean, a lot of times I put up full gameplay because, like, a lot of times I know exactly how these guys edit videos to make it look like they didn't die once. I mean, I have a video where I can do that when I have the massive kill streak. It's just a matter of, you just have to keep going through, and you can edit it to where you just go to multiple different ones and say, okay, I was at the same spot. You put in a funny little meme, and then you put the continuation when it's actually really another game. We caught a couple of airsofters down here in Miami doing that, and also speeding up their gameplay just enough to make them look like they're high speedy boys. In reality, they're not. And you can typically tell by the gas blowback and everything else. So, why am I screwing? Shit. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, I mean, it's the world that we live in where so many people look at it and say, "Oh wow, look how awesome that is! I want to be just like that."
Yeah, well, that's how you sell, baby. I mean,
That's
well, snipers, LMGs, SMGs. There's even guys that run basically anti-technical kits. Now that's not really a ticket, but sometimes medic is a specific ticket. And really, like, if you want to be effective in that role, my suggestion would be don't just watch the videos, read the description and talk to players, maybe come as a rifleman to your first couple events and get an understanding of what that role really means and how you're going to be effective in that role. Because a sniper in every squad is not effective. It's just not. Because if you're rolling with your normal team in a squad, like, and look at the AO too, because if you're in like a mall or a hospital, your sniper rifle's probably not going to be very useful. Very, very limited. Same thing with LMGs. You're running in a squad with your buddies. What if you're inside all weekend and you're running your pistol with your LMG on your back?
Yeah, there's that. I really love it when somebody shows up at Miami Airsoft with a sniper rifle.
That actually did happen.
I know. It happens every once in a while.
With somebody had the new striker, the really short barrel striker from Amoeba.
Yeah. Oh,
So
Braxton is messaging me back. Let's see what he's saying.
I am trying to see what's on sale right now on
All right, Braxton just said he's getting a cow.
Macau.
Yeah. Yeah, a cow. That's what he said.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, did you see the evic thing? It's $30 for hazmat shipping.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said. You weren't paying attention. You don't listen to me.
It's pointless.
No, it isn't. That's no matter where you're going to get the things from.
You're technically getting a regular price with the shipping. It's like getting 2 of them for free.
Yeah, but I mean, no matter what, if you're buying fucking grenades, I mean, that's why I bought 4. That's why I bought 4. I bought 4 sets of 6.
Oh, you bought 4 sets of 6.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, that's a lot of grenades.
Well, now we have 60.
How about this? Since you already paid the hazmat, I'll split the hazmat with you and give me 1 set. I'll buy it off of you.
Okay. That's fine. I bought 4 because I know people are going to buy them.
Exactly. I'll buy it. Yeah.
Brax is back.
Let me remove that then.
There's Brax.
It's me.
Your green screen's all funny.
Yeah, you can blame the dogs for that one.
So wait a second. All right. You're getting a cow?
Yeah, let's talk about that one later. Doug's in the screen. I don't need. Well, if Doug's still listening. Oh yeah, Doug's there. Great. Hey, Doug. Surprise. That's one of those hashtag DTL things, by the way.
Hey, Brax, I've got an idea.
Don't?
No.
Yeah. Well, too late.
Are you going for ag exemption?
What?
Are you going for agricultural exemption?
Maybe. I don't know. Figure that one out later.
All right. So I've been waiting to show this off.
Okay.
This is going to be a greatest hit video.
Greatest hit video.
Yeah. So it's Battery's greatest hits.
What is it? Oh no, Battery's greatest hits. I'm scared.
You have to listen to the background, so you might have to jack your guys'.
I know.
All right, so this part here is all me. This is what I was also giggling about earlier because TCA not TCA at DV8 they use a lot of simulated blanks. It's the Echo 4 guys, and this was their RP of the guy we're supposed to get the code from. You can't see shit because it was pitch black, but just listen to what happened to me.
Rules question. Does that count as a hit, or is it just me getting? Give up or you die. Give up or you die. My gun is not working. Bang. You really want to shoot you? Give me a left one.
I think where me getting shot was better.
What just happened?
All right, so we were inside of the Connex, and they were shooting off the gun. So we had to get a code and the location of the bomb. I actually killed the guy before we got the location of the bomb, so they gave us the location of the bomb anyway. But inside that Connex, man, they are shooting off these blanks, and it is literally blowing out my fucking eardrums.
Oh Jesus!
That was so loud.
Can you play me getting hit again?
Well, sure. Why?
I just want to
I
see
didn't see it
myself.
either.
I didn't get to see it.
Well, you only hear you in the background, like when you're at like this part here when you're in the tree.
No, but you can see my facial
Talk about-
expression after
wait,
the
hold on,
fact,
talking
though.
about this part. Talking about right
Yeah,
here.
this video. Right there.
All right, let's watch Battery almost bust his ass.
Hi, battery. Okay.
No, I
said
didn't bust
almost.
my ass on that one. I got hit, so that's why I had to stop. I was like, God damn it, hit.
But it's like each time I was playing back the video, going through trying to get the clips and all that, and every time you turn around, you hear Battery going hit, 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 hit. So I was right ahead of him,
I call my hits.
and then he got
You know,
hit.
but I call hit, and all of a sudden, like 5 more people are shooting at me, and I'm like, hit. I was like waving, doing
Oh
man.
no respect, man. No respect to the hits.
You ever like been so exhausted you call hit just so you can sit down?
No, I haven't done that yet, but good idea.
Dude, I was like, we literally just ran like I don't know how far, and I was like, hit! Like, where's it coming from? We're taking fire. I was like, I don't know. I just gotta dip rag. Doug was there. Doug was there, and he's like looking around. He looks at me, and he's like, "Oh, I know."
So we were in a really heavy fight this past Saturday for this like key intersection, and I'd called up more troops from respawn, and I told them where we were going to be and to expect contact and that I was there. Well, somehow they got lost in translation and they thought they were walking directly into the enemy, and I went to step out of the tree line to be like, "Hey guys, over here!"
Oh,
And three dudes on my own team just absolutely lit me up. This one dude, man, he had a severe issue with my left hand. I don't know what the offense
That
was,
hand's weird.
but he shot me 6 times in the hand, just in the hand. And that's not counting the other 2 dudes that were lighting me up. Like, that dude hit me 6 times just in the left hand. And I was like,
Jeez.
friendly fire, hat. And I'm like, dude, what did my hand do to you?
I don't know if you guys know this, but every time Doug plays at the Boneyard, he gets shot in the face.
Pretty much every time. You can't see it, but I got shot in the forehead twice this past weekend.
He got shot so bad in the forehead on my birthday last year that it was so bad. It looked like he got stung by a murder hornet.
It looked like someone
It was so bad.
cut a golf ball in
Paula
half.
forbade him from playing airsoft, 2 weeks before the wedding?
Yeah.
Well, that's what you get.
Oh, no. We went to Stonebreaker a week, maybe it was 2 weeks before the wedding. And she was
She
like,
said
for
that
my
was it.
wedding.
You weren't
She
allowed
was
to
like,
play after Stonebreaker.
yeah,
Not that
yeah.
loud.
She's like,
She's
do
not
not
all of awesome. I'm
get
saying.
shot in the face. And I went the whole weekend until literally the last 5 minutes of the weekend, and I got
Right
shot
before
in the
index.
face. Right before index.
Yep. I'll never forget the first time I ever saw you mad. You were only mad for about 13 seconds is when Vor shot you in the face from like 3 feet away in the Vanicopter.
So we have.
Yeah.
Is there
I
more
don't
on
have
you?
a scar from that one, but yeah, I bang killed him and he didn't hear it, and he turned
And he
around and
whipped
shot
around
me.
and-
Yeah.
Yep. I remember that. That
I
was
flipped
you
out.
were madder
I
than
do
hell.
have-
Like,
Yeah, you can't see him from here, but I've got on my left cheek, I've got a crease right here from Jason Platt's at Bone Strike 2.
I remember that one.
And then I've got a notch out of my nose from the boneyard. I was sitting in the van, and this one dude got a little overexcited, and he popped up in the window, and he didn't blind fire, but he pre-fired. Like, as he jumped into the window, he shot in the van from like 6 feet away, and it hit me right in the bridge of the nose. Took a chunk out of my nose, which is actually a funny story because we were playing a down pilot game, and you had like 2 guards and the pilot in the Vanicopter, right? And so the pilot, once he's shot, he's dead. So you like stick him under the dashboard and don't let him out. But he can
Real quick, hang on,
reach
Doug.
out and
What everyone doesn't know, here at the Boneyard, we took an old like camper van and put a tail and a rotor on it and dug a hole and put it in the hole like it crashed, and we call it the Vanicopter. It actually looks pretty convincing if you're like 40 feet away. But anyway.
So like we had the pilot hiding, and me and the other guy, we could medic each other. So me and the other shooter could medic each other, and the pilot could medic us. And we had unlimited, but you had to put your hand on him and count to 5. But if the pilot got hit, he was dead and the game was over. And the guy pops up in the window and shoots me in the nose, and the other shooter shot him. So, but they're closing in on the van, and I look over at the pilot and I'm like, medic me. And I'm just streaming blood out of my nose. Like, just it's a steady drip, like all over my gun, all over my clothes.
Yeah.
And he's like, You're bleeding. Like, his eyes are great big. And he's like, dude, you're bleeding. I'm like, yeah, medic me. And he's like, no, man, I mean, like, you're bleeding. You're bleeding a lot. I'm like, yeah, your face does that. It bleeds a lot. Now medic me. And he's like, I don't know, man. The BD might still be in there. And I'm like, we can worry about that in 5 minutes when the game's over. Medic me. And so he gets me back in, and I just turn around and start shooting, and then dudes are getting close to the van, and somebody run up, and it actually got me a couple kills because I got blood all over my face. And someone runs up to the van, and they're like, dude, Bop, you're dead. Like, you're fake, Bop, you're dead.
So there was one time, Doug was, I think you were the pilot, and you dove out the window of the Vanicopter and caught your arm on the door or the window and like scraped yourself real bad.
No, so it was my thighs.
Oh, it was your leg.
I dove, like, I was crouched down like under the dash for like 5 minutes, right? And they're like, okay, time time to go. So I go to
Evacs here. Let's go.
Yeah. So I stand up and dive all in one motion. Well, I've been crouched for like 5-10 minutes and my legs are numb. My legs had fallen asleep. I didn't know it until I went to stand up. So when I went to dive, my legs didn't really work the way they were supposed to. And I kind of belly flopped and landed on where the windshield used to be across my thighs. But as Braxton said, the nose of the van is down in a hole. So I went to dive and my legs just kind of were like, nah, bro, nope. And I flopped on where the windshield used to be across both thighs, but it's downhill and my momentum just kind of drug me across the safety glass, down the hood and onto the ground. And then I went to stand up and my legs are still asleep. And our buddy, I think it was Josh Durr. Yeah, it was our buddy. It was Josh Durr. I go to stand up and it's muddy and my legs are half asleep. So I'm all like noodle legging like I'm drunk, right? And Josh is a pretty solid dude. He runs up behind me on
he just dunk.
As hard of a run as he can manage in soupy wet mud, right? He's moving and he just snatches me by the collar and picks me up on my toes. And I'm just kind of like cartoon legging across the field through the mud because my feet won't work.
Oh man,
I still got the video where he popped out that BB out of that kid's lip.
Oh, that happened to Doug. He had to pop one out like a pimple once.
Yeah.
Dude, remember the one time we had this? One of the rules we go over at the boneyard is don't climb into the roof of the barn. Like, there's no real easy. There's no way you should feasibly be able to do it unless you're like Spider-Man anyway.
Spider-Man.
Well, some kid had like wormed his like Spider-Man scrawny ass up there and then fell through the floor, which the floor is not really sturdy anyway. It's an old barn. I mean, the structure's safe, but the floor's not. So he fell through the floor and he lands flat on his back, knocks the wind out of him. And my ref runs up and he looks at him and goes, before he says anything, first thing he says, "Did you sign a waiver?" I was like, yeah. Well, kid. He was like 19 or 20. He's like, yeah. And Chris is like, cool. Can you feel your legs? The kid's like, yeah. So I always have a medic, like an off-duty EMT at my events. But like to check him out, he was fine. But the kid just goes out and knocked the wind out of him. First thing, did you sign a waiver? I was like, good Lord, man.
Before you do anything,
the first public event we hadn't taken out all the fencing yet.
Well, we missed that one section.
There's like one section left, right? And we wrapped it in bright yellow plastic.
It was
like
bright yellow
tape.
and bright orange safety tape.
Yeah. We like you couldn't miss it, right?
No, it was it was a section of like a wire fence, and it was probably only about maybe 3 or 4 feet across.
And so he knew it was there because he crawled through it.
He crawled.
He
crawled under it, and then like ran and got the flag for capture the flag.
It was caution taped up. You know, we covered it in the safety brief. Hey, there's fence still here. It's taped up. He got so excited. I think he was about 16. He got so excited that he snatched up the flag and took off sprinting back the way he came. Full speed, right? And so he's coming at the flag. I'm here. He's coming at the flag. And halfway between us, right here where my thumb is, he gets the flag and then turns and starts sprinting back towards the fence. He gets about 10 feet from the fence, and it dawns on me like, this kid ain't going to stop. And I'm like, no. Boom. Full speed, dead sprint, runs headlong into the fence. The barbed wire catches him across the bridge in the nose. Oof. Lays his nose open. I mean, it wasn't
bad.
He needed a couple stitches. But his buddies after that started calling him clothesline.
And I only know his buddies called him clothesline is about 3 weeks later, like the boneyard phone rings and I answer and she's like, "Hi, this is Mrs. Blah blah blah. I'm blah blah blah's mom." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck." And I'm like, hi, what can I do for you? And she's like, hi, I just want to let you know he's doing great. Nothing's wrong. Everything's fine. Just want to see let you know he's good. All his friends are calling him Clothesline now. And I'm a nurse, and I wanted to know if I could drop by some medical supplies in case there's an injury again. And I was like, oh, sure. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, he's been out. Well, he hasn't been here in about a year, but he still came out a bunch of times. And this was 5 years ago that it happened. So within that into that like I think like 10 minutes or after the EMTs left, we took out that section of fence immediately.
Well, yeah.
Like immediately. What? You found it? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no. It's a BB pimple. Oh, gross. Oh.
I love his look on his face. Like, it's like, yep, we're good. Whoa!
I'm like, dude, watch the EMT. He looks like he's going to throw up.
Yeah. I think he gagged a little.
And there's me laughing my ass off.
Play it again. Play it one more time.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Catch it.
Whoop.
Got it.
No gross.
How hot?
Where was
How
it
hot
at?
does a gun have to shoot to do that?
That was at DV8.
That's so. Oh my god.
He got nailed in the face with a sniper rifle. That's what
From
happened.
how close, man?
It was less than 100 feet.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
bad news bears, man.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me see if I can find the file if I still have it on this computer or not. So oh yeah, here we go. Is this it?
Second story. This video is powered by Stampede Airsoft. Your one.
Yeah, Pete Airsoft.
So hurry up. Cover.
Oh, that was the pimple one. Yeah, that was my clickbait. And if anybody says that, clickbait's not a thing, they're full of shit.
Oh, clickbait's totally a thing. I hate it.
That's not it either. There's one where, did you all see the one where I got taken out by a fucking bus?
A bus?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I think it's on TikTok. What the fuck is this stupid shit? Yeah, I'll find it in a minute. Yeah, I mean, is this it? Oh, I found it right away. Cool. It was it. So, yeah, I run fast and hard and forget that I'm 43 years old, and shit happens.
Yeah.
So this one is a funny one. So our airsoft field, Miami Airsoft, has a bus that's inside of it, and it's an object. It's something that we use quite a bit. Somebody definitely opened something they should not have.
Open something?
Yeah, you'll see in a second. One thing I hate about TikTok videos is that.
Say that again.
One thing I hate about TikTok videos is that you cannot rewind and go forward. So here it is.
It was at this moment
Uh-oh.
he fucked up.
Oh, no. God damn it, Tinker. I want to see that again.
You will.
Oh, that was great.
By the way, guys, that's where Joker is 90% of the time in airsoft on the ground.
That's fucking bullshit. 5% of the time.
Not at Miami Airsoft.
Oh, that was fun. I got to see that again.
Gotta see his reaction.
Oh, that was funny. Oh,
at this moment that he knew.
See how the door? See how the door flipped open?
Yep. Bonk. Wait. God damn it, Tiger!
So he,
Dude,
so when he went around the corner, he grabbed that door and it opened up a little bit, and Mark ran into it. Is that what I'm seeing?
yeah. So instead of like running on it where I just hit it and it just flinks open, I got it right on the edge. So all my force went into the door and like right into the solid part of the bus. So that weight was not moving. So I went flying. I thought I broke my arm, and it was
Oh man.
it was like a week before Fold Gap. So you want to talk about some funny shit?
It was at
That
this moment
that's where I landed, right on that edge.
he fucked up.
And you can see there's stairs right down there, right down where that where those things are. I almost fell down there. Luckily, I was able to plant myself.
Yeah, there was one. We were at the boneyard, and the lane is like really muddy, and sometimes it gets really like chopped up. And we had like 15-year-olds in the barn, scared to move anywhere because there was 2 guys shooting at them.
Oh, I know this one.
And I decided to go flank, and I'm like, yeah, forget this. I'm gonna try something. And
Do some Doug stuff.
I was like, hey, dude, there was this one guy outside the barn, ducked behind some tires. I was like, hey, guy, give me some cover. He's like, you got it. He pops up and starts shooting, and I take off running, and I hit a clod of dirt, and my feet go completely out from underneath me. And I see the ground rushing up, and I'm like, because I hit a clod with my left foot, right? And it was kind of muddy. So when I go to catch myself on my right foot, it just flips out from underneath me. So then like the ground is rushing up to kiss me in the face. So I just tuck my shoulder hard, thinking I'd rather dislocate my shoulder than knock all my teeth out. I mean, this is a split-second decision, right? So I just throw my shoulder down. Well, more luck than skill, I went into a front roll and popped back up on my feet right behind a barricade. So I pop up, turn in a crouch, shoot, and then run behind the next barricade. Braxton is at the barn watching this whole thing, and he looks over, and there's like this 13-year-old kid, gun down, staring at me, mouth open, looks over at Braxton and goes, "Who was that guy?"
So what we all see,
He thought I did it on purpose. Like this kid thought I was like legit operating, and I was really just trying to save my teeth.
So
But
what
wait a
we all
minute.
see
You could have
is
just
Doug
called
run
it
out of
I
the
did a
barn.
combat roll.
Yeah. So what we see is Doug run out of the barn and go, "Come on!" And it was so cool. And this kid's just like, "Who was that guy?"
So here's another one of me and my most graceful thing, and I'm going to do it this way so everybody can see your guys' reaction.
Hey, Joker, before you start the video, I actually got to jump. It's my bedtime story night, and it's bedtime time. So,
all right, later,
I'm
Dougie.
gonna get off here.
I've got to
See you
jump
guys.
in about 15 minutes too, but
Yeah, that's fine.
so later, Dougie.
There we go.
We're already going at 3 hours.
Oh,
He's like,
Wait, let's keep watching.
as he's looking into the sky. Hello, angels.
that's been done off.
Found the rock that tripped me. Dude, I tell you right now, that bruise that was on my side lasted for months. Like, because it bruised it. I landed right on my magazine. So when I fell on that.
Oh.
So there's one. I need to move that out of my way so I can actually see the fucking thing over here. So there's that. And then here's something wholesome for you, Brax. You're gonna love this. I wish Doug didn't leave so soon because I meant to show this.
I'm here for wholesome stuff.
Damien's first time playing airsoft.
Oh.
Gotcha, you're out.
Did I just see some kid Naruto run?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot,
Yep,
shoot.
there he is.
Got you, too tall. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Oh, it clipped him.
You're out. Oh, start shooting, Dave. Start shooting, shoot, 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 shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot.
Oh God! Kid just hit me.
Shoot, Dave. Shoot, 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 shoot.
Oh.
Push the button again. Okay, I'll push the button.
Is it bad that I kind of want to do this? Like just run around and just try to dodge BBs? This looks like so much fun.
Hey, shoot.
So the only thing Damien can do is pretty much hold the gun while I move him around and pull the trigger. That was about it. So that's some wholesome stuff for the day. Let's see here. Right, back to us while I find the other videos.
That looks fun.
Yeah, so Battery says this because oh no, that was not it. That was the that was the next shot. Where's the other one where I fell? Because that one I fell on my ass hard. But anyways, we can do stuff like that all day long because that's the beauty of airsoft. You know, you fall down, go boom,
Right.
So, but it's getting close to the time. Let's see. Man, this Willie Williams does not like me.
Who?
I'm listening to me in my high-pitched nasally voice as I try to ruin someone I don't like businesses. Then I will beg for more money. Whatever, Willie.
Wait, what?
What?
I posted the video up talking about the charity live stream in Novritch, and then the guy literally says, "Come listen to me in my high-pitched nasally voice as I try to ruin someone I don't like business, and then I beg for more money."
Where did you post this?
This was in North American Airsoft community.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, you posted this live?
Yeah, I post everywhere. I don't give a fuck.
I know you can post wherever you want. I mean, whatever. But I didn't see it. What? Where at?
North American.
North American Airsoft community. And then somebody responds to him, "Fuck Novritch and his fans who shell out a ton of money for literal trash." And that is exactly why we have such problems inside airsoft. Right?
Oh, I'm not part of that community.
Well, join the group. I mean, the reality is, it's I find out a lot of the groups that are on Facebook, regardless of what industry they're in, are all toxic anyway.
Yeah, you get a lot of toxicity around. Oh, that's cool. This dude's Juggernaut suit he posted. But anyway.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's badass.
Anyways.
So,
All right, gents. It's that time for me.
yep, we're at 3 hours. So we want to thank everybody that tuned in. We had some people that stayed on for a very long period of time. So for the 6 viewers that stay with us for 3 hours and 4 minutes, thank you very much. Next week is going to be the big week. It's going to be 24 straight hours from 4 p.m. on August 3rd, September 3rd to 4 p.m. on September 5th. I'll be up streaming 24 hours, so I'm sure by the time hour 20 hits, I'll be punchy.
Wait, but what are the rules?
What do you mean for what rules?
All right, so is everybody for themselves? Are we doing tag team? What are we doing?
I'm the only one that's going to be up for 24 straight hours. I'm not dropping down for anything. That's the whole point of this, is to raise for charity. So I know Zach from YouTubers Anonymous is going to start the stream off with me at 4 o'clock. I know at 7 o'clock we'll have we're going to have Sal from TCA on to promote more of Iron Fury, plus also raffle off a ticket for Iron Fury. So, and the money goes, everything that we're doing is just going straight for money for the Battle Bus, so we can offset some of the costs that we have for that, because it's a great It's a great thing. The battle bus is battlebunsadventures.com, and the goal behind it is to literally help people with disabilities play airsoft and be a deciding factor on the field. So it's a really good thing to be a part of, and you're not just donating money; you're donating money for stuff. So we're going to raffle off the KWA. We're going to raffle off of it's behind that body armor vent. We have a couple other stuff. Hopefully, it'll be in time that I can raffle off as well. We're going to do some games. And every raffle ticket that you buy for any other thing also goes into the grand prize, which is the signed poster from all the different stars, which I'll post up all the pictures of that. Ultimately, the more money that we make, the better that we can make these technicals and get stuff out there for people to go. We have 3 passes for Miami Airsoft for 2 players plus full rental equipment. Braxman is going to be hooking us up with a gun, and also for his local players, a ticket for your field, right?
Yep, a ticket for my field. Like a free entry to any of our events, including our big one of the big ones we do twice a year. So Greg Reese from Dead End Outfitters, Papa, is going to be on to do a live build while we're going. So all the parts that are being raffled off are actually going to be put into the gun, and then everybody that raffles off tickets for that goes towards the overall gun. So somebody can win that gun from all the parts. So they're actually choosing what parts to put into the gun, which is a nifty little thing too. So it is now 10:37. Do you know where your players are? These 3 players right here, Joker from Players Wanted, Battery from Assault and Battery Airsoft, and the Braxman from Boneyard, are all going to go somewhere else, mostly to bed. So good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay safe on that field, and we'll shoot you later. Later.
Take care, guys. Call your hits.
Don't be dicks.